I'm the coolest one out of all of us.
That was incredible.
The Yak, sponsored by Roback Activewear. Their all-American collection is here. If that doesn't make you ready for summer, we don't know what will. They have the best polos. If you're looking for a red, white, and blue one, Roback has you covered. Super clean designs, and as you know, the most comfortable fit. We don't even wear polos, but we wear Roback polos. That's correct. Not to mention their swim trunks, tees, shorts, and then eventually it'll be Q-Zip in jogger season, and they have the best of those. So go to roback.com and use code YAK, Y-A-K, for 20% off your first purchase. Yak. And
are y'all depressed we're over halfway through the summer already?
I was going to say the same thing. I'm going through a little bit of a crisis.
The days are getting shorter already.
Because May was too cold. We didn't get a May.
In Illinois, we're going to lose in this part of Illinois, we're going to lose 40 minutes of daylight by the end of July.
That's one way to look at it. I feel like we're in like the second or third week of summer.
I haven't been wet yet this summer.
I've been wet.
Yeah?
A lot.
With sweat, but not by water. I haven't been wet yet.
Well, that's kind of on you. You need to get wet.
It's a bad omen for the wheel.
September is the new May, though.
Yes.
Really? Yeah. September and October have come a long way in the last couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
October was great this year.
Yeah.
All right, we are 7 seconds into the show. We're weather.
Weather.
Old men on a porch.
Yep.
I think November's snuck in there and done pretty good in the first half.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're still getting 90-degree days in September now.
November's have improved a lot.
I don't know. I'm old-fashioned. I still look at November as a winter month.
Yeah, the back half of it probably is, but I feel like you can sneak in some pleasant weather in the November 1 through 10 range.
As long as old men are talking weather, women are talking about old men.
Amen. You guys seen Brandon Walker lately, ladies? Speaking of old men.
Kate, you have the right to the.
You have 5 seconds.
Ooh,
4.
ooh, Stevie
3.
Ray Vaughan.
Nice.
Well, you can't do Vaughn for Vaughn.
Stevie Ray
Sure
Vaughan?
you can.
No, but you can go to another Mo.
Oh, we can go to another Mo. Shizlak, Mo money, more problems.
Hey,
but he's canceled.
That's a tune.
He's out. Oh.
Mo.
Talking about Diddy? I was gonna say Biggie's dead, Kate.
Are we talking about titties or Diddy?
Is Mo Cheeks a person?
Maurice Cheeks, yeah.
Yes, he is.
Has one of the best feel-good clips in the history of sports.
Which one's that?
You're aware of
when he helps
Maurice
finish
Cheeks?
the
Bart Simpson's friend.
The national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
The girl is trying to sing the national anthem. She's like 9 years old. She either forgets the words or freezes up, and he walks over and puts his arm around her and says, "Hey, I got you."
Cheeks.
Trivia question: what stadium is that in, or what team?
Well, it's the Sixers against Portland, right? No, it's not Sixers. It's Portland against. I don't know. The Rose Garden.
Correct.
Double dip. Oh, nice.
Well done.
Yeah.
The fans are winner of the Toyota Get the Feeling of a Star promotion.
It's a little
Natalie Gilbert.
It's a little cringy.
Don't love the dress.
No. The sailor looks confused as well.
Yeah.
Look at the eyebrows on that sailor. Look at that other sailor.
Yeah, why is he so shocked?
He looks so
Let's go with him.
Bad looking sailor.
Let's go with these
What?
sailors.
Wait, wasn't that sailor?
Yeah, sailor.
One sailor's nodding off. I've seen that a million. The guy on the right is.
Have they been drugged?
He's harboring something dark.
Yeah, so
But him.
I like to use a
him
barber
too.
there.
They're hypnotized.
he's having a flashback.
Did they just finish a battle?
She just.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Oh, it's okay.
She was a good singer too.
Come on, Mo Cheeks, where are you?
Stars last gleam.
I don't think he got the words right.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts
Oh, she's locking back in now.
watched were so gallantly streamed.
That's beautiful.
This is so cute.
Oddly, not a tough watch.
No.
This is
Oh.
great.
Not as it should have
It's
been.
fantastic.
And everybody's getting behind her too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder what she's up to today.
She reeled it back in.
Hopefully she's alive.
The worst part is those two Uggo sailors.
Was still
God bless them. Thank you.
God, thank you for your service.
Thank them for their ugly service.
that star-spangled banner yet wave. Oh, the land of the free.
Goosebumps. That was adorable.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite feel-good sports videos.
Wow.
I need to feel good.
Out to Maurice Cheeks.
Big shout out to Cheek.
Y'all got
Can I make those two sailors the background?
Nick didn't
Can we
take off his
screenshot
hat.
them for the
Shit.
thankful for their
You didn't stand.
I know.
Just kidding. Boys, y'all went and saw the titties today?
Yeah, we got up. We crack of dawn, met in the lobby, and we filled up Rudy's car because there was a lot of fellas that wanted to see the statue.
It was way more in public than I assumed. I thought it was more.
You thought it was hidden?
And what was happening as we were
nature.
showing all the boys the titties?
Probably hundreds of second graders were on.
Fields across the street from day camp.
Oh no!
And White Sox Dave's just like, I would love to eat her pussy.
No.
And then there's the kids doing like the rope walks. They don't.
It was a never-ending single file line of second grade.
It was every child in Chicago.
As a group of 30-year-old men got out to
yeah.
ogle a statue.
Mrs. Murphy, what's a clit?
Che did ask if she had a clit or something.
Wait, Che went?
Oh, but of course Che went.
He was there when they got there. So what'd you do? Just like pass it, or did you gather
No,
around?
well, you can't. It's gated. It's in somebody's like side yard.
Did you enter the gate at all?
No, because they have a sign. It's like, we do call police. So I think somebody's attempted to.
Yeah.
Like, it is very apparent right there. We just went. It's probably like a 4-minute video of the boys seeing her for the first time.
Is this thing life size?
She's far, so you can't gauge.
It's hard to. Yeah, I would say if not bigger.
Who handled it the best was Mook.
Really?
But he's
cool
used to
about it.
like 600-pound women. Yeah. So it was fine.
Dude,
He's used to stone cold women.
Yeah, just being ignored.
I was watching my 1,000-pound life.
Or 1,000-pound
It
sisters.
was an Yeah, it was 2 chicks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, they look good for 1,000 pounds.
The cropping, I don't know if
think
we
they've
can
lost
use
weight.
this girl.
I think
It's
they, no,
just her.
Yeah, it doesn't look.
Sorry. Can we just pick one of the sailors? Sorry. Tough choice.
correct me if I'm wrong, but the 1,000-pound sisters refers to their total weight. So I think it's 2 500 pounds.
Yes.
They look great for 500 pounds.
Okay.
It's all
Yeah,
face.
they look it's all forehead.
They have beautiful faces, I think.
One lost a bunch of weight, right?
Yeah, so they had, I follow them closely. I follow them both on Instagram. I was actually going to send Amy Slayton Haltermans to TJ because she's doing incredible art recently.
Who's that?
She's one of the 1,000-pound sisters. One of them got married, the husband died.
No.
And the other one got divorced and then got caught with weed at like Tennessee has some kind of SeaWorld or something like that. So they both had a little bit of hard times recently.
Tennessee.
How did the husband die?
I believe it was maybe weight related.
Stop.
Oh,
she rolled over?
Yeah, right.
They both lost a lot of weight, and there's dudes that I think are like into
And skin?
What?
wrap yourself up in it
Like a
like
rug rat?
Oh.
Yeah.
Talking TLC.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Steven Assanti?
Oh, yeah. Me and Kyle got a cameo from Steven Assanti.
Dude,
He's
that?
the biggest fucking
He's
dickhead on earth.
unbearable.
the worst.
Thanks.
Steven, yeah.
So Steven Assanti.
He's the worst. He's the worst 600-pound life guy there is. Me and Kyle were obsessed with him for a little bit. He was such a dickhead to everybody, and he would use his family.
Yes.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
He would have when the nurses would wipe his ass and clean him, he would just look into their eye, like he would just stare at
He
them.
would like
Smile.
shit himself on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, but he sent us like the rudest cameo.
Did he?
He was just
Yeah, I
like,
forget about
it's like,
it.
fuck you guys. He like shot his tooth out at us.
He fell off a golf cart though.
Did he?
Yeah.
How to get in?
How's the ground?
He was on the back. He
Damn, Dan.
Dan's
Sorry.
started the game 2 for 2.
When Damn
Go on.
Daniel came out, was your life fucked for a little bit?
Yeah, homeschooled for like 2 months after that.
Had to have been.
No more white vans.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I was never a Daniel, so I was good. Sorry, go on, Eddie.
nothing.
I rudely interrupted.
Where's this
I
guy
remember
now,
that
though?
was me.
This asshole guy.
I think he found a girlfriend from the show,
They always do.
That's got to be toxic.
and now he just kind of lives his life, and I don't know, is a dick.
Those people always have significant others.
Oh, they have to have like an enabler.
Right.
Keeps it going.
Feeder.
A feeder.
Mm-hmm.
It was their dad, dude. He was nuts.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's addicting television, though.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it so much. There was a hoarder's house. A kid I went to high school with, his house was in Hoarders.
Really?
Yeah.
Still never seen that.
It was
Like,
rough.
not that episode or Hoarders at all.
The episode about wheeling, but
Yeah.
at all either.
It's a shocking show.
That sailor's face is right beside Kyle's face. it's distracting.
He does not like
Their
Kyle. He does not fuck with you.
Their faces are right beside each other.
Hate him.
Whose
I
day
don't
is
like
it?
Mook.
It was Kate's day, and she chose that. Well, first she tried to choose Stevie Ray Vaughan because she just wanted to go with the Vaughn. And
Then you said I had to do a Mo.
or you didn't do one.
We
got
could've
to
done Mo Bamba.
Cheeks.
Could have done Mo Bamba.
Mo Cheeks?
Yeah, but then we watched the Mo Cheeks video of the national anthem,
Oh,
and that's how we got here.
interesting.
Not really, though.
Yeah.
There we go. Much better.
Is it
Thank
bad
you.
that I don't know the Mo Cheeks national anthem video?
Well, we already watched it.
Yeah, it's
so
all right. I'll never
He
know.
helps a little girl who forgets the words.
Oh, that's nice.
Comes up to
That
her.
is nice.
and Finished.
it was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Y'all have any other feel-good videos you watch every now and then when you want to feel good?
Yep. The soccer player in England that thought his teacher was dead, and then his teacher surprised him.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Oh wait, why do you think she was dead?
Because he was old when he was his teacher.
Yeah.
And now he was a big time, almost I think retired soccer player.
Yeah.
And his old teacher surprised him.
I'm not even trying to be funny. Frank eating the hummus put me in a good mood every time.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, him.
Ian's still the highest scoring striker ever to play for Arsenal, and he owes a lot to the man who first taught him
He
to
does
kick.
look dead.
Yeah,
His
that-
old school teacher.
That's a dead man's
Sid
picture.
Pigden.
But like British
I haven't
dudes, that
seen
guy was
him
probably
for,
22.
23, 24 years.
True.
And so he would now be expecting me to be 6 feet under, I would think. I don't actually think... he probably won't recognise me because he won't believe it's me. Hello, Ian.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Mr. Pigden.
That'll make you feel good.
It's like a movie
alive.
scene.
I'm alive, he says. How are you doing?
I can't believe it. Someone said you was dead.
As you see, I'm very much in, and I'm so glad you've done so well with yourself.
That's nice.
Who was the asshole that pranked him?
I know, yeah. That guy you love is dead, by the way.
Setting this up for years.
That was heartwarming, but have you seen Frank eating hummus?
Yeah, you're right. Was it on celery too? Was it 2 for 2?
Yeah. See, I'm allergic to vegetables.
Happy videos. I mostly just watch fucked up things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think every now and then you need a reset. You need to make yourself feel good.
Yeah.
I'll watch a whole Mr. Rogers clip if it comes across my thing.
that's good.
I always feel good afterwards.
That's good.
When that kid in a wheelchair presents Mr. Rogers with an award.
Yep.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I also have one when the British dad helps the guy in the Olympics tears his hamstring in the 200, and his dad comes out of the crowd and helps him finish. That's always great.
Should have been disqualified, probably.
Yeah.
Well, he was.
Stole the limelight from the winner.
Yeah, right?
Well, it was a heat. It wasn't the final.
Okay.
It was a heat.
When Randy Johnson exploded that bird.
Oh, yeah.
You hate birds.
Well, that bird had a troubled past.
He
Somebody
did.
found its old tweets.
Had
It's
it
a
coming.
creep. It's a creep.
Had it coming.
The lady stomping on grapes and then she falls out.
What a moan.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That makes you feel good, though. That's a terribly embarrassing moment for her.
It was like the first kind of like viral video back in the day.
Yeah, it might have been like episode 1 of Tosh.0.
Yeah.
That's when we got like one a quarter, maybe one a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donnie getting beat the fuck up by an Indian masseuse, scalp massage.
Yes. Yeah. The India vids are dropping. We got one a week for the next 4 weeks. The one that dropped yesterday, I was just exploring the markets of Delhi, which is hands down the most chaotic place on earth I have ever been. But then next week I'm playing slum golf, and the week after that I go to a Kabati match, which I think you would excel.
I believe that.
So it's actually the number 2 sport in India. It goes cricket and then Kabati, and I assume
Isn't the number 2 sport when they're throwing the shit at each other?
That's got to be.
that's more of like a religious holiday.
Oh, okay.
Can you do a brief explanation of what Kabati is?
So they're trying to rebrand it for America
Yeah, what is
and
this?
make it popular. They call it battle tag.
Whoa. How was the viewing experience?
It was good. I showed up and I got yelled at for filming it with a camera, and I was like, I'm the only American journalist to ever come to a game. Like, I'm trying to promote you guys. And then finally I got in touch with the right guy, and I got like a press pass, and they brought me down to the sidelines. But it's insane. I still don't have a good grasp on the sport. There's like, it's 5-on-5. And they send one person who's a raider to go to the other side, and he has to try to touch as many of the other players and get back to his side without being tackled.
Just like Red Rover on X game mode.
Yeah. Sounds like a fun.
When I was watching it, I was
game?
like, yeah, children's game. When I was watching it, I thought of you. I was like, I think KB would be incredible at this sport.
Yeah, I'm good at no pads.
No
Put
pads.
the pads on me, I'm worthless.
Yeah, so that guy in the yellow is doing a raid. Are these like highlights? We should see if there's like Kabati highlights, because there is some cool shit there.
So it's the number 2 sport in all of India?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what should base wrestling? It's number 2?
Number 2.
That's a big deal.
Soccer,
Yeah,
that's a soccer part of the world, right? They're not far from a soccer part of the world.
No, but they're all about cricket and Kabati.
Cricket and Kabati.
All right, without spoiling any of your videos, like what have you has your experience there changed your view on India at all?
I was never anti-India. I mean, it honestly lived up to the hype. Like, that's what people told me. They're like, you go to India, it's an assault on the senses. And it sure was.
What an endorsement.
I mean, it's kind of sad how polluted it is. Like, there's just
But some parts are
mountains
pretty
of trash
like
everywhere.
rural and thick, dense forest and beautiful scenery.
Yeah, good coast.
Yeah.
You tell me. I was only in their 2 largest cities.
Right, right.
Yeah, I didn't really get to experience the rural side of India.
Now, you lived a dream of mine because I love watching the Indian head massages.
Yes.
Was it good?
They put this cool, like, cooling gel on your scalp, and they massage that in. So, like, your scalp feels cool, but then they just start beating the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So parts of it were painful.
All right, that part is tough. It
my
feels
God.
like I'm on the verge of a concussion.
And this is
If
right
I don't
after
hold my
Yeah, were you worried?
Istanbul.
inside my mouth,
Yeah, but I didn't get a hair
Yeah,
transplant.
right.
I
might
was
need
not.
one.
No.
That is what I'm
This thing is sick.
Because he eared you, too.
Oh, yeah. He got deep in there.
And Ed, you're a scalp massage guy.
Yeah, well, I'm a scalp. I got one that one day before Bird's Nest, and you should have went to the Turkish one with me. That was way more relaxing.
But when he was beating on your head, what's the goal there?
It's good when he hits those high notes.
I'd call that dude, I cannot. I don't know. Something, I mean, when you get a back massage, they sometimes beat on your back. So he was just doing that same thing to my scalp.
That's got to do some brain damage, potentially.
Your cameraman was one of the guys that got a hair transplant?
Yeah, I didn't really have a cameraman. It was just going to be like a solo trip. And then there was a guy on the hair transplant trip who had plans to go to Lebanon. And that's when, like, the Syrian civil war was coming to an end. There was a lot of conflict over there. So he was like, I'm going to postpone that trip. You mind if I come to India with you? And I was like, I would love to have some company. I don't think the doctors would recommend you go straight from a hair transplant to India.
Thousands of open wounds in your skull.
Yes.
Yeah.
But no, he came. He was a great dude, Sam. I think we're going to have some of those stoolies come to the office like the last week of July.
Oh, fuck yeah.
For a little before and after.
See how they're doing.
Yeah.
Have all of the transplants taken? Have everybody looks pretty good?
I think so.
Nice.
I mean, at least like the people vocal in the group chat have been very positive. There might be someone who's like not happy with it, who's just not saying anything. Not sure.
Guy just had his wedding. He sent us his wedding photos. It was kind of nice.
nice.
For him.
You know?
Yeah.
Let's
go.
Do you guys have to
Ed,
re-up?
yours looks great.
Thanks.
I forget that you even got them.
Yeah.
Like, it looks so
I
good.
do too, actually.
You got to bring back the Peaky Blinders haircut.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I think I'm obligated to mix it back in at some point.
So would you go back and do it again? No.
The surgery?
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
I don't think you need
But
it.
I'm not
You have
saying
to
need it,
re-up.
but now that
What
you
do you-
see how it's turned out, like, would you go back in time and like?
Yeah. It was. I mean, it was.
No
it was-
regrets.
It was like a couple weeks of annoyance.
Yeah. And they told you, like, after you got it, they were like, okay, you just need to avoid sun or rain. And I was like, we're heading back to Chicago. It's pretty much, there's either sun or there's rain.
Yeah.
And they were like, you got to avoid temps that are like too cold or too hot. There was a lot of
You have
restrictions.
to avoid a lot.
No
There was
jacking off.
Sugar,
Yeah, what-
jerking off. Like,
Why?
Those are just suggestions.
No
Yeah,
alcohol.
like,
Mixing medicines, you can still do it
It's just a slight gamble.
often and intensely.
Oh, man.
yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, and I made sure to avoid like street food over there. The only street food I ate was this like flaming thing that I got shoved in my mouth. But
That's always that doesn't sound.
it was like
I don't want a flaming thing shoved in my mouth or in my mouth.
I don't know. If you see if you can find that clip, like flaming street food, Donnie. But it was if it was on fire, I felt like that would cleanse it of germs.
Yeah, you'd think.
Yeah, it weirdly does make it more sterile.
Might burn your mouth.
It was just like a leaf with grenadine syrup on it.
How'd it taste?
It was hot at first, and then it was just absurdly sweet.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to vomit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Kyle, did you take exception to his tweet about you?
He's been clowning me for that forever, and it makes sense.
But you're getting it. It's in process. It's in the process. Your passport.
No, it's definitely not.
I'm not a skip steps guy. I haven't done America yet.
Okay.
I haven't done Montana or any state that borders it. Like, I'm not even close to done with America.
There's no like. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like shame people for like if they haven't left the country. Like,
no,
I'm not saying you have to. The USA is a great country. You can get every sort of climate and like environment, but just culturally, I feel like you can learn a lot by going abroad.
Absolutely.
I don't know if Donnie's ready for this.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, it is on fire,
God.
Donnie.
Oh.
And you hit it
Why?
dead on with that description.
Yeah.
He did shove it in your.
I thought it was like recently on fire.
No, you just shoved a flaming leaf into my mouth.
Holy shit.
It's not good.
Good?
Do a close up on how it's made.
Yeah, it's like.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Wait, is he making you another?
Yeah.
There's no like.
I went for round 2, which was not a good idea. Round 2, I was not able to swallow.
How much was how much did that cost you? The leaf.
Probably like 50 cents, $1.
Okay.
$1.50. Yeah. So yeah, I managed to not get really sick out there. I smoked some local weed that a guy offered me in the slum. And later I found out that they put rat poison on their weed in the slums because it like preserves the weed.
Oh.
Like if they don't put rat poison on the weed, rats will just eat all their weed.
Oh, it's actually to prevent rats.
Yeah.
Might kill you, but no rats.
Yeah.
How'd you feel after? Was it compared to
guess-
American weed?
Well, you're lighting it on fire, so it also gets rid of the.
No, I don't think. I mean, and I was like, but isn't that like toxic for them too? And they're like, no, like the people in the slums have built up a tolerance for it.
Oh.
I heard you talking on Chiclets
awesome.
about like the grossest thing you ate, and it was like a half-developed egg.
Balut.
Yeah.
That's
half developed.
and so like there might be
duck
like a
fetus.
beak in there.
Yeah, a little bit of feather. It's huge in the Philippines.
Dude, I found a place over the weekend that
Ew.
had durian ice cream.
Oh, durian's the stinky fruit, right?
Stinky fruit,
Weird
yeah.
consistency.
It's not allowed on the subways in Singapore.
Yuck.
Ice cream.
But yeah, durian. I remember Taco Bell in China had a
durian
quesadilla. It's got like a really bad smell, and then people claim it tastes a lot better than it smells. I don't know about that.
Yeah. Eggs and cheese are two things that I love, but as soon as I'm conscious about the fact that they're eggs or cheese, I get disgusted.
Yeah.
I think they're both pretty gross.
I love mayonnaise,
Inherent.
but I can't think about it being
Mayo,
eggs.
of course.
Do you guys get grossed out like if you're eating a like chicken and egg sandwich?
It feels wrong.
Yeah, it does feel like that's why I try to go
No, Brandon?
bacon, egg, and cheese, and not like
Chicken in it?
fried chicken, egg, cheese.
I guess I don't really do.
Why?
Chick-fil-A has breakfast
Oh,
sandwiches of chicken now. It's like chicken and eggs and
Yeah.
cheese. Yeah.
You can eat chicken and you can eat egg, but putting them together morally bothers you, or
It's
what?
kind of like a burger
Weird.
with cheese, though.
Yeah,
The family wants to be buried together.
but then I realized that most buns have eggs in them. So even if you're doing a bacon, egg, and cheese, there's still egg in the buns.
It's all gonna be shit in 12 hours anyway.
Everything's going to be shit one day.
Yeah. What's the point?
Finest meal you ever made.
Yeah, just fire it
Turn
through
it into
there.
poopy.
Let it go on through.
Donnie, what's the worst local, regional, or even national delicacy that you've ever had? Because a lot of people default to just hyping them up to be culturally.
Yeah, well, balut for sure, because that's a delicacy in the Philippines. And that's what we were just talking about. Something else that didn't live up to the hype.
Rochester garbage plate.
yeah.
Yeah, no, if I was blackout drunk, that would hit the spot. But other than that, it's just a bunch of slop.
Did you guys all have that together?
I judged that sentence before he said out.
I know. Yeah.
It's just a bunch of slop. They also, in like the Scandinavian countries, they eat like fermented shark. That's just.
They're the ones
horrid.
who I just like. I think no one's like their food is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and Vegemite.
Oh, bad.
Australian.
Bad.
Yeah, Australian Vegemite.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh my god.
Because it looks so much like Nutella, so you convince yourself it's gonna be similar.
That's the saltiest garbage ever. Yeah, and the Slum Golf Day was interesting just because I had to pay $360 to play with these guys. And
whoa.
We showed up, we played, it was like a 3-hole course in the slums. Each hole was just like a pothole randomly. And like, he was like, no, you got to pay me because like me and my friends are going to take off work for this. And I was like, and I got to like pay people in the slum to keep them happy. And I was like, oh, all right, I'll do that. But then he just showed up with one friend, and I thought we were going to play like a full 9 holes at least. And we like, after like,
Not even a full 9.
After 45 minutes, we were done with the 3 holes. He's like, all right, we're done.
Did 3?
Yeah.
You paid $360 bucks.
Yes. That's more than Riggsy pays.
Riggsy doesn't. Riggsy don't pay.
Oh, you're right.
You don't pay.
Riggs probably hasn't paid for a round of golf in 5 years. I don't know.
Did you notice like the class divide, like mansions on top of slums, or is it?
Yes, I got to see the most expensive home in the world.
Whoa.
If you don't count Buckingham
Isn't
Palace.
it like on top of a building?
It's a skyscraper,
Yeah,
right? The whole house is
yes.
like a
Yep. Yeah, it's insane. I guess he has a snow room in it, so he's got a room that he can go in and just turn on snow if it's a hot day.
Oh my god.
Which is often.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a Laser Quest wing.
Yeah, does he have a laser tag room?
No, but it was, and like I was just standing outside filming a video on my cell phone, and like a security guard came out and tried to make me delete all of the videos on my phone. And then the guy I was with, he was like, we don't have to delete it. Like, we know our rights. And I was like, dude, we are in India. We do not know our rights at all.
Wait, the bald stool guy said that?
Yeah.
Oh my.
We know our rights.
He was like, we're on public property. Like, we're just taking a video of the house. And I was like, dude, you got to stop arguing with this guy.
I'll call Kamo right now.
So did you delete the video?
I did. And then afterwards, he told me, he was like, now you just can go to recently deleted and get them all back. Yeah, and that's like a 10-minute drive from just like one of the largest slums in the world.
I'm sure having a man who owns a skyscraper with unlimited money is fine to have as an enemy.
Mm-hmm. In India.
Yeah.
India does India do violent crime? You never really hear about it.
You hear about the R word sometimes over there.
Oh.
Not great for the ladies.
Okay.
Yeah.
At all.
Mensa's been there?
I did see an Indian kid around 6 years old. He was wearing a T-shirt that just said R-worded wolf. And I was trying to search it. I was like, is this a clothing brand somewhere? I couldn't find any information on it. I was like, how does this 5-year-old get that shirt? It was a cool design.
There's an Asian trend.
That's fun.
There's an Asian trend happening where non-clothing U.S. brands are selling their rights to like streetwear brands in, I think, maybe South Korea. And so like Lockheed Martin's a popular clothing brand in South Korea. So is National Geographic of like clothing and expensive clothing.
Shit.
Really?
Yeah.
6 Xerox pants.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Lockheed Martin.
CNN is one.
CNN is a popular one? Okay. Yeah.
CNN jeans.
They have a lot of train accidents, right?
Yeah, that was one thing I didn't get to do that I kind of regret. I wanted to buy like a 3rd-class seat on a train because it looks.
And they're everyone just piled on each other.
Just piled inside, piled on top, hanging from the sides. Yeah. But I don't know if they get into a lot of accidents.
I think, well, maybe it's just the videos I watch. Never mind.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure people fall off the trains.
Mm-hmm. There was a plane crash, which is very sad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Always.
And then the guy who survived was in seat 11A, and 10 years earlier there was a plane crash where only one person survived, and they were sitting in seat 11A too.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so then
this recent guy jumped out, right?
Yeah, I don't really understand what that means, but
I don't either.
I think he said that. It's like, how did you jump out? Like, weren't you in the plane?
Right when it broke up, he was able to time it. I don't know how that.
Impressive.
I know. That's like. Do you think he like feels like he has superpowers, or that he's like he's like a religious savior type?
he better not die doing something like embarrassing or like something. He's got to live for a long time.
I feel like it sucks because if that's you have to feel bad if you have like 3 lazy Sundays in a row just sitting on your couch eating ice cream. Like you feel like you're supposed to like be living.
Wasn't his brother sitting next to him?
Yeah. I think so. Jeez. That's the yak.
Yeah.
You think there's more T-shirts or Asians in the world?
Whoa.
T-shirts.
T-shirts.
Definitely T-shirts.
T-shirt.
Right? Every Asian probably has more than one T-shirt. That's one of the easier ones.
Wait.
Because then all of the non-Asians have T-shirts too.
Now, polo shirts, that would be interesting.
We're talking about just T-shirts, and maybe some cultures don't really wear the T like we do.
I've been to a lot of places. I think most people wear T these
Yeah, they're
days.
pretty prolific. Okay.
Did you see the crop top?
Let me amend that.
Oh, yes.
Where dudes flip. Over
That's in
there when it's
China.
hot, dudes just make their own crop
Love
tops.
it,
They
yeah.
just flip
Roll
their
it up.
shirts.
Yeah.
We should
The
do that here.
Beijing bikini is what we call it. It works. And people are proud. It doesn't matter if they've got like a giant belly or anything. You just
Love that.
It feels great on a hot day.
Kate, it sounds like you're requesting that I pull my shirt up.
Beijing bikinis for the boys.
For the boys.
Do it.
What about going completely shirtless, though? Is that like frowned upon?
Yeah, I didn't see that as much.
Oh.
No. The guy who owns the skyscraper, he's the one that had like the $60 million wedding or something.
Oh, his son.
Yeah, his son. And he was inviting just like random famous people in the U.S. like Andrew Schultz's co-host on his podcast. I think that guy's sons were just like fans of that pod, so they invited him to the wedding.
Did he go?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he went. It sounded absolutely insane.
Is he the guy with the zoo?
That sounds likely.
Probably.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah, if he has a snow room, you're going to have a zoo. He probably got a zoo years ago.
Yeah.
I saw the Nelk boys went to a zoo out there. It was interesting.
Oh, yeah.
They went to an Indian zoo?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They went to the Nelk Boys went to India?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been making their rounds.
What's next? Oh.
Yeah.
Thought of my favorite Clemers video, by the way.
Thank you for sleeping on it.
Yeah,
what is
sorry.
it?
The one where he explains the history behind the Macy's wooden escalator.
Oh, yeah. And he has his finger like in the gaps. That has probably hasn't been cleaned for 150 years.
That's a good one.
That's a damn good one.
Tickled the gap?
Yes.
Now, Macy's was built in 1901, but what I want to talk about is the wooden escalators. Let's go for a ride. These were built in 1920. You can see here, each one of these cleats are a ½ inch long.
He fits in. It's Cinderella's slipper.
The side panel and the
He
escalator
fits right in.
is built of ash. Ash is used for hardwood floors. You see there's some screw heads on here. That's a sign it's a replacement. Now, a lot of these don't have screw heads. That means they're the original ones from 1920. Now, check out this chrome plate here. This is very dangerous. This would never be made today. In fact, a 4-year-old child lost a finger on those chrome plates.
Oh my God.
Back in 2010. He was reaching for a water bottle that fell. His finger got severed. They could not even repair it. That's how dangerous those things are. I bet a lot of women would agree too. Walking on these with high-heeled shoes can be a disaster. But they are a big part of Macy's identity. And when Macy's overhauled the entire store about 10 years ago, they made sure to keep the wooden escalators. There's about 19 of these left in the store. So next time you come to Macy's, come take a ride. It's the same exact escalator that people rode on in 1920. That's pretty cool.
There we go.
That was your favorite?
Very interesting.
We should have Clemers stream in the corner, too.
That's my go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put it on. How long have these guys been going?
Well, over 36 hours now. No, maybe.
No, it's got to be.
It'll be 48 hours at 7 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I would have quit.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I would have quit.
Yeah,
way long time
yeah.
ago.
And what's the
No way.
Clemmer
Good
beef
for them.
now?
Yeah.
So Clemmer has been planning a marathon video game stream too that was going to start today, or did start today. I don't think Tate and them knew theirs would go 48 hours.
Right.
So they're still going while he is starting one, and some people aren't handling it well.
Yeah.
I think it's more.
No
it's
one
the same
copied anyone.
premise.
They both just came up with the idea separately. So, like, I don't think there needs to be drama around that.
Bottom line, Kelly Keeks fucking hates Tate. Fucking hates him.
What'd she say?
And I'm fine with that.
What'd she say?
She
I'll allow
basically
it.
just says, fuck this guy.
Love Kelly.
Well, there's
the boys.
If you woke up this morning needing a marathon video game stream, we have choices for you.
There should always be somebody doing a marathon stream at all times.
Ron and I were thinking of doing a stream if any of you guys want to join. I think July 30th, we're going to try to walk tip to tip of Manhattan.
Oh, cool.
I would love to do that.
Oh.
Sounds like
How do you fail?
Kyle, we'll be there, right? We'll be in New York.
Oh, shit.
How do you fail? Yeah, it's like there's no way to fail. So it's a lot better. There is
There's a lot of ways to fail that. You can get killed.
If it gets hard, I'll quit.
Game.
I don't think it's going to get hard. You can walk for 5 hours. It just depends if we take some detours. It could be like a 7-hour stream, but if you just walk direct, I think it's like a 4-hour walk.
You know, which street are you going to choose to walk down?
There's a beautiful like kind of park up most of the west side, but I think it'd be fun to kind of invent some sort of like challenges.
We should.
I think
if hit both rivers at one point.
If the stream is happening while the yak is going on, you guys should tune in and kind of like tell us what to do.
Choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
We'll get you arrested though.
God damn.
Yeah, we'll be there probably.
What an island.
It is.
I've only milked about 5% of it, and I lived there for 5 years. Like there's so many corners and streets I haven't seen.
If you did 5% of it, the rest of us did like 0.2% of it.
Probably.
I rode my bike around the entire perimeter.
Kate took advantage.
Oh.
I took advantage. I peed under the GW bridge.
Wow.
Kate always takes advantage.
I do. That's right.
After the case race, do not fall asleep on the couch.
And summer camp.
You'll wake up fucking pruned, dude.
No, I'm a big city explorer. I get in the nooks and crannies.
How long did that take?
We took our time. I was with like a group of my bocce friends from Queens. It probably took us like 5 hours just because we were stopping
It's a long
and
pee.
stuff. It's a long piss.
I think I remember when Trent lived in New York, he had been there 6 months to a year and had never seen the Freedom Tower. And then like something brought him down there. He was like, whoa, this is crazy.
That's not like out of the way either. I mean, I guess it's not exactly close to the office, but it's not too far.
No, you could get down there in probably 15 minutes from the office.
When I first moved to New York, they were still building the 2nd Avenue subway from like 63rd all the way up to 90-something. And I had this volunteer job where I tried to help the small businesses because they were exploding the ground underneath and all the roads were closed off. And so all the small businesses were striving. The rats were coming up and invading the pizza places. And basically, I just got yelled at by grumpy store owners. Like, they were so mean. It was great. It was a great way to get ingratiated into the city.
There we go.
I have 2 stores in particular that I'll never fuck with ever again.
Why not?
Are there still the rumors
Meanest
that they're going to
people ever.
expand Manhattan like to Governor's Island? Fill it with dirt?
That was a proposed plan.
Because Boston extended, didn't they? A while ago?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to have a bunch of islands. They just...
The Back Bay was just a bay, but now it's a neighborhood.
Yeah.
They opened a beach in Manhattan now. You can't go in the water, but there's like a sandy beach there now where you can like, have a beach day.
How'd they open a beach if you can't go in the water?
It looks like a gorgeous beach.
That's just a
they
sandbox.
recommend you don't.
How much... Donnie, you swam in it.
Yes. I think the beach is on the Hudson. I haven't swam in the Hudson yet. I did swim in the East River.
Yeah.
Which is less clean than the Hudson.
We went there to like follow you, and they were just people dumping shit in there.
There was a Chinese woman on the other side, and she was like dumping a bag of old baguettes.
Yeah, right. You got to dodge those.
As I was climbing out,
it almost ended your swim.
Yeah. Yep. That was a good swim. I think the Hudson, because now they say finally in Paris that you can swim in the Seine, and I think they're working on cleaning up the Hudson. I think we'll see people swimming in that. Like, I think that beach will, like 10 years down the line, you'll have a bunch of bathers.
I just saw a bunch of people in Baltimore were like, we're tired of not being able to swim in the harbor, so they all
cleaned it.
They're like, we're gonna start swimming. They just started.
Oh, they just started swimming it.
They just swim in it now. Yeah, they just like get tubes and they hang out in it, and they're like, we're just gonna be okay with this now.
Brandon, were you a creek swimmer?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
big time. We had a
rope swing.
Rope swing.
Gotta watch out for gar.
Gar ain't gonna bother you, but now
it's scary.
Now it's infested with gators.
Really?
Yeah. They released like 10 gators in like 1992, and then it's a soaring population of gators. I don't know. But it
was an intentional thing.
Yeah, they put a couple gators out there. You know, it helps with certain things, but now it's just gators everywhere. And now when so to the point where Mississippi had to institute an alligator hunting season, and now during the first night of alligator hunting season, it's just boats after boats after boats going after alligators. So I don't swim in it as much anymore.
What's gar?
Gar is the fish with the freshwater fish with a lot of teeth and a long face. It looks like an alligator's face on a regular fish's body.
And it'll fuck you up.
They're just scary.
They're scary looking. They're not gonna mess with you. They're too little. Some of them get big, but they're not too much gonna mess with you.
I'm gonna look this up.
Can you
Unless
eat
you're
them?
like a fish.
You ever do like a gar fry?
There's a lot of fish down there that are called rough fish that you just won't eat, like gar, grinnell, drum, all those things. But there are people that will eat anything and will eat them. I would not recommend it. They're bony. They're bony as hell.
You guys got pythons yet over there or no?
No, I think those have pretty much stayed to the Everglades.
Really?
I think so.
Those are fucking the Everglades up.
Yeah, those dominate the Everglades.
Oh, yeah, they're like killing.
Are they all invasive?
But Garrett Garrett gets to go see them every night.
Garrett does?
Yeah, the guy.
Oh my, is he still doing that?
He's still doing it. He saw a Florida panther the other day.
Whoa.
It's a matter of time for that fella.
I think he's fine. I think he's in his element.
The Everglades might be the scariest place for me.
I didn't even realize they had panthers there, and I should have known that.
Florida Panthers.
The Florida Panthers. Damn.
Do you think they were just a hockey team?
They still. I thought maybe they had gone extinct or something.
Holy shit, that's way bigger than I thought.
And he like the panther just stared at him. Just stood there while he's just right beside. Yeah.
Whoa.
Florida panther. This is extremely rare. I've seen dozens, but I've never been able to get this close. Hey, beautiful. Have you seen the 20-footer? Don't be scared. I'm not going to yoink you.
Why couldn't
I'm glad
he
you
get
got
that
away
close?
from that busy road. Very few people have ever got this close to a wild Florida panther. I definitely feel honored to see this ghost of the Everglades. Back to the main mission. Yoink. Right here we have a very skinny 10-foot-long Burmese python. These invasives got to go. Caught this swamp puppy chowing down on a juvenile black-crowned night heron. Love to see natives doing their thing. Boop. A highly venomous cottonmouth. Another non-native, yoink. It's a veiled chameleon. He's non-native, but I don't think he has much of an impact. When you can speak crocodilian...
So is he killing the pythons when he's getting them?
I don't know if he's killing them or just getting them out of there and taking them somewhere else.
It's
but
an Everglades
probably
rat
killing
snake,
them.
and this is honestly a first for me. But it's okay, it doesn't hurt at all. This swamp puppy looks like he's coming right for me.
Horrifying.
He's trying to get in this culvert pipe, and he bumped his snoot. I honestly felt so bad, but they do this all the time.
Florida would be your scariest, Kyle?
I still feel bad.
I don't want to be around bears.
Snakes and alligators.
And spiders. Probably.
Encountering an alligator in water, nothing would be worse.
A bear.
What is that?
Snakes. Bears, of course, but snakes kill more people than bears.
What about bull bear?
Tigers.
Yeah, snakes are horrifying.
Snakes kill.
And I have this giant green anaconda. He's an absolute powerhouse.
That's,
too.
I think, if I escaped from prison,
This guy
like, where
isn't
would
20
I
foot. This is honestly
turn
easy
myself
work.
back in
There's his little
immediately?
snoot.
It'd probably be the Everglades.
Yeah.
Would be my number one.
I could probably handle a 30-footer. Got this spicy electric eel.
You
He
think
ended
you
up
could
shocking
escape
me
from
several
prison?
times. This southern tamandua is so
that's
adorable.
sick.
I
He
think
might
you'd
rip you
apologize
shreds,
to
but
him as
he
you're walking out the
definitely
gate.
does.
I would feel
also
bad. I wouldn't
yoink
want
this
anyone to
baby
get in
tabby
trouble.
Yeah.
Absolutely love these cute little fellows. These giant
Do you know
anteaters.
this guy?
Wait, we have anteaters in America?
No, he's in Colombia right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm not worried about the electric eels. or
Anteaters.
anacondas. There's
What
What
the fuck did he
that?
pull out of himself?
baby spectacled caimans.
Fuck
Maybe
it.
now the
This
monster.
off.
Bro, we all hated that.
Well, what do we got here? A very gentle yoink. It's
How
a
do you
mud
even
puppy.
see
Look at all those bugs.
This nightjar doesn't even know I'm petting him right now.
Night what?
But that's okay. He's staying calm. Missed the boop on this fishing spider. It's a monster. What do we got here? That's one big caiman, that's for sure. I ended up finding the head, and he's a giant, roughly 6 foot long. Believe it or not, this is harder to handle than a giant anaconda. Ooh, we found another anaconda. A gentle yoink.
Ew.
This guy's only about 10 foot long, not even
spend the
close.
night?
This is a horn screamer, and they make some of the craziest noises
A
in
horn
South America.
screamer?
You gotta look that up. Hey guys, I'm in Colombia, and I have
Some
this
of those,
giant
Nick.
green anaconda. He's an absolute powerhouse.
I just
too. It
discovered
wouldn't take
cave
much for him to
spiders
crush
too.
me.
I've been
This
watching
guy isn't
saw that
videos
video.
of like spelunkers finding cave spiders.
Oh, no.
Unless I fell for something, but I don't think so.
I saw what I think you saw.
A guy was like, "We're getting out of this cave.
Yeah.
Fuck this." Yeah.
What are we talking? Like tarantula size?
No, bigger.
Like, size of your hand, like
Really?
like,
Harry Potter spider?
like a massive.
Hey, how quick can you get Ollie here? Or was that his name?
Ollie.
Ollie.
Or Ollie.
He was in my chat the other day when I streamed over here.
Okay,
He was messaging.
Let's clear it up. Is it Ali like Muhammad, or is it Ali like the bargain store?
It's spelled A-L-I, but it's pronounced Ali.
Very good, Ali. Okay.
Depends what animals you want,
If
probably.
I were to get Tommy Walker here tomorrow, could we get some animals?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any specifically? He needs to know. That's why I asked.
I'll ask Tommy if he likes.
It's a good idea. And
all right, so noon.
Yeah, let me see what animal.
I got to get out of here by 11th. By
what?
Never mind. Never mind.
What's your deal?
I don't want to be around the spiders.
Oh, yeah. Well, we won't do spiders.
Okay.
No spiders. I'll ask Tommy what.
And that centipede that dumped all over his poop's still all over the rug.
Yeah, sorry about that.
There's been. I saw.
Dude, we have a problem.
I think we do.
What?
We have a centipede infestation here in the office.
Oh yeah,
We've had 2 skitter across this rug recently, over by the popcorn machine.
Yeah.
They're a fucking problem.
Should I have Ollie release some snakes to help with the?
Yes, probably.
No, I don't think
toads.
Snakes are gonna.
For the second day in a row now, I've seen 3
They're
skitter.
pretty big over there. Yeah.
Do they bite?
I don't think.
Is skitter
they're so alien looking? I don't like it.
Is skitter the right word or a word?
Skitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is. Okay, skitter.
I'm shocked we haven't seen the rats yet.
They're waiting for their time.
They kind of stick to the alleyways, right?
For the most
The
part.
tunnel.
Yeah.
They run the tunnel now. It's not why we're not allowed anymore.
Wait, is that really it?
The rats run the tunnel and we're not allowed in there?
There were rats in the tunnel.
I don't know.
Oh.
I just said it.
I guess rats are a bigger problem in the fall because they know winter's coming and they try to get inside. Now I think they're fine.
So they're cool in the
outside.
summer?
Yeah.
It's nice that they're enjoying the summertime.
Mm-hmm. I had to call an exterminator to my house because my wife thought she found a bunch of rat droppings in her house, but it was actually just black rice kernels. Yeah.
Good outcome.
How many black rice kernels are there?
So my mom was in town. She made this purple black rice dish. And then I guess I accidentally dropped some kernels around, and Kira was freaking out.
That would look like rat poop.
Yeah, it did. So we had to have.
You called in exterminator?
Yeah, we called in the exterminator. Probably paid him $400 just for them to be
Did he have to tell you it was rice?
Yeah, he was like, yeah.
Did he taste it and was like, yeah, this is rice?
he didn't even have to taste it. He took
You just knew
one look at it. He was like, this
not
is
poop.
rice.
Well, good for him for knowing.
Yeah.
That's a few weeks ago. I thought we had bed bugs because I go to make my son's bed and I see these tiny little, and my heart, I was like, we have to burn the house down like a fuck. And it turns out he has one of those we've never microwaved it, but his uncle got him, it's like a microwave stuffed animal that you can make it warm.
Yeah.
And I guess they use these tiny little seeds inside, so it was seeds, and I thought it was.
I would rather have.
But my heart literally.
Cockroaches and rats than
bed bugs.
Yeah.
My whole all the blood drained from my face when I first saw it. I was like, holy fuck.
You're more afraid of bed bugs or ticks?
Bed bugs.
Once you get them, you will be traumatized for life. There is nothing worse.
Lyme disease though can really fuck you up.
Really fuck you up.
If you don't get it diagnosed. I know some people, they went to the doctors because they were feeling sick. The doctors couldn't. They were like, I'm not sure what's wrong with you. You'll probably just get better naturally. And they ended up just feeling kind of not themselves for over a year and a half until the doctors finally figured out what it was. And by that point, it can do permanent damage to your
people have just been accepted that that's lab made. They're just all right, it's fine.
Plum Island.
Yeah.
There's also a cult that believes they get Lyme disease on purpose.
What? What are you guys all talking about?
I don't know. I'm lost too.
Lyme disease was made on Plum Island. It's a little island.
Plum Island.
Oh,
that's where Pat McAfee.
I saw that the island, and I was reading the reviews, and I was like, "This island looks beautiful. Why are there so many negative reviews?" And it was all people like you guys are the ones who invented Lyme disease.
Yep.
Invented Lyme disease.
Why would they invent it?
It's, I don't know
for them.
exactly. I know we did a podcast on it because Chief's mom has it really bad, and she came on and she explained it. But yeah, apparently it was made on that island, and then that's why Connecticut and the East Coast has it really bad. Because it's right off there. So.
Biological warfare, we were trying to make it to get somebody else and we spilled it.
What a horrible inventor. I'm making Lyme disease.
Yeah. Why would you make that?
So if you get Lyme disease, did you see that you had a tick in you at one point and thought you were good, but then later it's oh wait, that tick.
If you get bit by a tick, you should go get checked out right away because if that tick had Lyme, then you got to take care of it instantly.
Okay, so that's one way you can know. There's not just going to be you're not going to ever know that you got bit by a tick and then just have Lyme disease, right?
What do you say it again?
Some people don't find the tick that's on them, and then it just sucks the blood and falls off. So that's
what I meant. Much better way to put it.
But that's my fear but people say you could feel the bite. Is that right?
Oh,
I've had ticks on me and I didn't know.
Really?
Until they got like
But
fat.
did you get bit though? Did you feel the bite?
No, I didn't feel the bite, but they were attached to me when I found them. I was a kid. I was like a big outdoor.
Is there a way you can know, like, if the tick fell off, can you like distinguish a tick bite?
Yes, there like a circle forms around.
That gives me hope.
Are you? Well, yeah, you're a paranoid guy. I had no idea. He was freaking out about getting hand, foot, and mouth yesterday.
Big time.
You were actually panicking?
I've gotten most diseases I've been around.
I'm paranoid about Lyme disease for sure.
I don't think.
By the way, Julio's fine.
Oh, he is good.
He is
That's not
fine.
what they say. There's a map that shows it all.
You did go to a wedding on the Cape.
Yeah, there.
Oh fuck, Ed.
I know.
Shit.
Have you seen the people that walk across their yard with the white blanket? And I guess the ticks see the white blanket, think it's closed, and then by the time they're done going across their yard with it, it's like covered in thousands of ticks.
No way.
And that's how like people will do that to clean their yard of ticks and stuff.
And Lyme disease, it doesn't like. There's no like time frame. It can just end in 5 years. It can end in like 3 months.
But if you get it treated right away, it will go away in a week or two.
But if you don't, there's no cure, and it's debilitating.
Yeah.
It can
Debilitating,
be.
I've heard.
For people.
I know someone who had it, and to cure it, she was stinging her spine with bees because there's something about the bee venom that can cleanse you of it.
That would be hard to do.
Yeah.
That's really impressive.
Someone holds the bee and just like, be sure to get my spine.
Definitely a two-man.
Yeah, they were literally holding bees, being like, and placing on the spine, waiting for it to sting.
Did it work
And then they would move it
That's
down.
just killing bees.
Stinging your spine with bees?
That is
like
that's
killing
the
two
worst
birds
thing.
with one stone.
Who told you to do that? The bees?
I'd be like, fuck.
Somebody who really hated her was like, I know how to fix
You
that.
gotta sting your spine with bees.
Now wrap this snake around your throat.
I don't think it would take me 36 hours to do that.
Yeah. Once.
Yeah, it's true.
Are they in the national championship?
No, they just scored a touchdown to go up 24-14.
In the national championship?
No, I don't. I think this might be the Big Ten championship game.
So then there's still more after this?
There's still a lot more.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Big Ten championship game.
Yeah, it is. It says in the, no.
That they could probably lose and just go to the playoff anyway.
Has any of these dudes not left yet?
I think Tate and White Boy Rick have been the whole time.
Did Tate miss anything important?
I don't believe so. He
I think
might
yesterday
have.
was his girlfriend's birthday.
That's right.
No way.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
That's on him for not taking.
No way. I knew that.
Yeah.
Your Facebook friend.
That's
I don't.
That's a tough.
At this point, he doesn't want to go home.
Right.
He can never go home again.
Oh no. No.
I can respect him. It's hard to have sympathy when he passed up on Michigan like that. So.
Like he's out of
Knowing
belated
his
birthday
girlfriends.
territory.
Right.
Oh, that's bad.
He's purposely not going home because he doesn't want to deal with her now.
Deal with her.
Happy birthday.
Fuck dealing with her after.
I don't have to go home and deal with that.
After I missed her birthday. No.
That's why they released those gators down in Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
We need another hunting season.
Gotta get away from these
We're
women.
sick of these women.
Damn. I think cavers are the craziest people, though.
Spelunkers?
Yeah. Spelunkers.
Man, I just don't know.
The tight.
What's the end game?
Yeah.
I don't.
Especially the water ones.
I think it's all ego.
the water ones.
They get off on being touching somewhere that's never been touched by humans.
And look how we talk about them. I can't believe they do that. I would never.
They love it.
Yeah.
But I almost don't even. I respect mountain climbers, and I don't even know that I respect what they're doing. I just think I just judge it as stupid. I don't think it's.
How is it different than mountain climbing to you?
Well, mountain climbing to me is different.
Oh.
Because Nick, there's a difference.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
Like the free solo guy. What's his name?
Alex Honnold.
Yeah.
RIP. No, not RIP.
Nope. He's
I always get confused.
Yeah.
Always RIP the wrong guy.
You think Grizzly
I think he's
Man?
the most impressive man in the world.
Really?
The alpinist is dead.
Yes.
I think he was.
What about Grizzly Man?
No.
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 Bears are just
That
sneaky
was
so
kinda-
docile.
No, they're not.
He was
They're
asking
just
for
sneaky.
it.
He was
so docile.
definitely asking for it.
Yeah.
All of these guys are.
He was so smug about it.
Grizzly Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was coming.
He pretended like they had a relationship.
Yeah.
If you had the opportunity, would you want to listen to the recording?
No.
No.
No, but I would.
No.
Why don't you say no then?
I would
I feel like
do,
I may have found it. I think
No,
did it
it's
leak?
not.
I thought they
it's fake?
destroyed it.
It's a fake one. It's like a I don't know, simulated version.
No.
Because like you hear the bears. He said he was suspecting that bear for a while.
Yeah.
I think he said like that one. It will.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I guess they have a transcript of it, and he's like, "They're eating me."
Really?
Yeah.
His poor girlfriend.
His poor chick girlfriend.
She tried to
Gets
fight
no
for
love
him.
for that.
Did she die?
Yes.
Yes. No one talks
died.
about her.
Instead of running away, she tried to fight the bear off of his body that was eating him, and then she got eaten alive.
She died or ride or die.
Should have been
Yeah.
called Grizzly Woman. Good for
Should
her.
have been. Yeah.
Hear that, girls?
I'll just go ahead and say it. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. Is this a
What? You
reality
never
show?
watched Grizzly Man? He was like a Peter Pan actor at medieval times who was like, I'm going to go to
Wait a
Alaska.
goddamn
We didn't. No one knew that.
He
fact.
absolutely was.
Ain't no Peter
Makes
Pan.
a lot of sense.
It's the other people that get interviewed throughout the thing are people who are like, I was Sir Valiant and worked with him at whatever when he was Peter Pan or whatever.
Peter Pan.
That's what he did before he was like, I'm going to go live in Alaska with the bears.
You never have to grow up if you get eaten by a bear.
So it's a guy who lived with bears, Brandon.
Thank you.
Every summer for like 17 years.
And then eventually, it's
Maybe
just
less.
one of them got him.
Yes, one of them ate him, and then it was not recorded because the lens was on the camera, but the audio was never released.
Huh.
Did you guys ever see the guy that had the pet lion, and then he sees the pet lion after a certain number of years?
That one's heartwarming.
That's a feel-good video.
It is a feel-good video. I believe it's a movie, though, so I don't think we show it.
Yeah.
There's a guy free soloing a harder route every day until he falls on social media right now.
So wait, he's just like promising he'll die?
I guess, and it's like not doing the views that I feel like would be worth the consequences.
Yeah, that has to be millions.
No.
Does Tate have more right now? Because this guy should just be doing that.
Yeah.
This is him.
Today's day 10 of free soloing a harder route every day until I fall. And today we're free soloing
Oh,
11 a.m.
Dude.
I don't want
Stop
to see
it,
that.
man.
Why?
Hey, whatever happened to the guy in the boat once he finally arrived?
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Is he still
I think
making
he
content?
Yeah, he's like an internet personality now.
Nice, good for him.
There's a guy
know what he does.
canoeing from Seattle to Miami.
Whoa.
Or like a canoeing from Washington to Florida right now. Who's just
that's
canoeing
cool.
in whatever connected waterways. I assume if he's doing it, it definitely connects. But he's canoeing from Washington to Florida. He just started.
Yeah, I think there might be a spot where he has to like walk the canoe, I don't know, a few miles.
So you're aware of it?
No, I'm not aware of it. I am
okay.
aware of like if there's like a riverway that connects the West Coast and the East Coast.
Now,
he's
documenting it.
I think so.
I feel like we're going to start seeing a lot of that.
Yep.
People know like becoming rich and famous is on the table.
And the guy that did the Hawaii boat trip was like not very experienced. So it might be a slippery slope.
Definitely.
So what could we have somebody do?
Here?
Yeah, just a nationwide thing.
We're
or
in marathon mania.
I think it would be sick if when the Bears play the Saints, you guys take like a raft down the Mississippi to New Orleans for the game.
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
You've talked about that before?
Yeah, you
a
had
raft down the
I think we talked about it on this show. We
did.
This
Oh.
was a plan. Yeah.
Oh.
But it takes like 18 days. 21
Takes a
days.
while.
It's not.
You should jet ski down the river.
That's not.
Dude,
good.
if the Chicago crew had 5 jet skis just
going down,
like in a V formation with you at the
Comedian
front.
Kurt Braunohler did it. He jet skied the entire Mississippi.
You think he did and you knew his name?
I think so. And also, he wasn't a Peter Pan actor. He had Peter Pan syndrome, so don't listen to fucking anything. I say.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about
You said
it.
he was.
Kind of a big
he
mistake.
played Peter Pan.
At medieval times.
There's,
What?
I don't even think they have a Peter Pan.
No, that makes no sense.
He did work at some kind of medieval times place, but he was not.
So what was your mistake?
I don't know.
So he didn't play Peter Pan.
No.
He had Peter Pan syndrome,
You
which is
thought-
what?
He was like very childlike. He was like Michael Jackson-y. Like he never wanted to grow up. I'm probably fucking that part up too. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think that Michael Jackson wanted to be a kid. He just wanted to be.
He had his own
In
Neverland
kid.
Ranch.
Yeah.
I'd like to do the Appalachian Trail someday.
That's a long one.
I know. It's bucket list.
You ought to be able to do that.
I've done little chunks of it, but never.
I think somebody on Twitter convinced Mincy that me and Kyle know one of the country music singers at the festival tonight, this weekend, because he's been asking me about the guy.
You don't?
I do not. No.
What is he asking you?
Mincy just texted me. He was like, "Hey, you and Kyle are friends with Charles Wesley Godwin, right? And then I went to his tweet about the Windy City Smokeout, and somebody responded, was like, hit up Nick and KB. They know Charles Wesley Godwin.
That's funny.
I didn't answer, but
Yeah. Do y'all want to talk about his tweet yesterday?
Which one?
Oh no.
The one about how he's getting back, and Big Cat quote tweeted it with like, "Thank you for everything you do." But he basically tweeted out like, "Man, it's been a rough couple of weeks. I gotta take it easy for a while."
Yeah.
Gotta relax.
That trip to Omaha to watch free college baseball, followed by the trip to
Las Vegas.
Play cards. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to take his foot off the gas.
That's exactly what he tweeted.
His bucket list is
I'm completely
grueling.
cooked from Omaha and Vegas. Off the road to August. Gotta regroup.
It's actually grueling.
I bet it is. I'm not.
Yeah.
Travel is.
Wow.
100%.
This marathon is not going to run itself. Got 3 months to train.
Marathons are.
Everybody's doing it.
Why?
It's the hardest thing in the world.
Why do people just they skip 5Ks? They're like, I'm going to do a marathon. Why don't you do a 5K?
Mitzi's done a 10K.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about him.
Oh, okay,
It's usually
sorry.
just the general populace.
Yeah, we have so many people doing the marathon. I took a list yesterday for a video. Ty, Cody, Garrett, Blake, Mackenzie, Lucas, Sante, Mincy, Zupi, Liv, and is White Sox Dave doing it?
I don't know. He hasn't talked about it in a bit.
Why are all those people doing a marathon?
It's
I feel like
for
some
pause,
might be
right?
For pause.
Yeah, Pause gets like slots to run it as like a charity fundraiser, and they gave it to people in the office. And like Cody got like peer pressured into it. I think they had like one more slot, and they're like, "Just do it." And he is the most peer pressionable guy we got.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
said yes.
Mm-hmm.
Has he been training?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like he
and
can't
he's been also putting off the donation side of it, and then just like begging for donations. So.
I mean, it's like serious. If you commit to it, you got to do it.
Yeah,
People
one of the
miss
better
if you
things
take
to
their
get
slot.
peer pressured into.
He's been showing his nipples a lot on his stories.
And his toes.
Fair enough.
In the office.
Also, 2-year anniversary for your Dylan too.
No way. That's been 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, how time flies.
You're Dylan, too.
I am Dylan.
Yeah, that's good.
Me and Danny and Kyle, where were we going? Cubs game?
The Roscoe Village Fest.
Oh, that's what.
It was me, you, and Lance.
Okay, and we laughed for 4 hours straight.
Oh my God! It was the first time we saw it. We like watched it on the train. We watched it at the fest.
You're Dylan too.
Nice to meet you. You're Dylan too. I'm drunk. I'm Dave. I'm drunk too.
Wait, restart it.
Nice to meet you. You're Dylan too.
We keep missing.
I'm Dylan. Nice to meet you. You're Dylan too. I'm Dave. You too, I'm Dylan. Nice to meet you. You're Dylan too. I'm Dave. I'm drunk. I'm Dave. I'm drunk too.
Oh, it's too good. We're gonna, you know what? We got to do the White Sox Dave draft.
Moments.
Yes, we're gonna do it.
It's hard. I feel bad. Like he's a changed man. I feel bad ragging on him sometimes if he's just gonna be like,
But it's
yeah,
not
I
ragging.
fucked
It's
up.
fun. Like what happened?
The reason I would get so mad before is like he would never just be like, yeah, my bad. He'd be like, what? That's not my fault. It's your fault, idiot.
Yeah.
But no, there's been some funny moments.
Big time.
That should be like your last ever snake draft.
You just surprise him with it.
No, he wouldn't be on.
Yeah, he couldn't be on it.
I was
right?
thinking who'd be the guest.
Well, no, he would take like him throwing the fastball.
Yes.
Like cool moments.
Yes, him bidding Jared. For sure.
That's fine.
I
You could do those.
interviewed him like a therapist almost, like got his all the big dramas and like things from his life for a thing I ended up never doing. And he's got some like non-Barstool crazy fucking what the fuck crazy stories.
Donnie was the office therapist in the New York office, did a video series.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How did
And you wrote
spelled it wrong?
you said the therapist on the door, but you spelled it wrong.
Yes. So it said the rapist.
The worst villain in the world.
Oh no. There he is.
Again.
I'm not visiting him.
Nice try.
Yeah. It's a short-lived series. I think I had you in my office. Yeah, and then I had KB in my office, and I was trying to help him talk to girls.
You know what's crazy? People will tag me.
Look at me now.
Look at him now.
Yeah.
That was when I called in. who did I call in? The Bruins fan. Who's the diehard Bruins fan in the New York office?
Marina?
Oh, Marina. Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah,
come in.
yeah.
We chopped it up.
Yep.
What did you two talk about?
Well, like I was just.
Me and Dawn.
Oh no, you and Marina.
I was just using her as like a
her wedding?
female, so that like
No
because
shit, I didn't know that.
KB's been known to code switch when talking to females.
What the what?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that.
Hi.
I don't know if that's.
Yo, what up, shorty? He actually goes to mine. It's not what you think.
If we link after 10 p.m., don't play dumb. When baseball season is heating up, we love going to the ballpark with friends, grabbing a dog, and a Mountain Dew. Brandon, are you going to the White Sox game with the Chicago boys this weekend?
I sure am.
Okay, well, Mountain Dew will be there. Nothing goes better with a ball game and hanging with your friends than the refreshing citrusy kick of Mountain Dew. I've grown up on it. I think it's the best beverage in the world. In the morning, afternoon, or night, I love Mountain Dew. I love the flavors, and the new cans are beautiful. They make me want to go spend time on a mountaintop.
Or a beach. But I guess they are kind of more mountainy.
Yeah. Great design.
Baja Blast is the beach one.
That's where I want to be.
Good stuff.
Mhm.
Good cans.
You know the main ingredient in Mountain Dew?
What's that?
What they say?
Adventure.
No, it's orange. Orange juice.
Okay.
It's orange juice.
All right, cool.
Can you toss me one, actually?
They're presenting camp coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting excited for camp.
Yeah.
Barstool right around the corner. Brought to you by Mountain Dew.
I'm shocked they're letting people fly there this year.
Well, there's no.
Oh, really?
there's no bus, I don't think.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I miss that even.
Shout out Mountain Dew for hooking us up with flights.
Yeah. I think I'm still going to drive.
Okay.
I enjoyed the drive.
Yeah.
I liked looking around. It was exciting to see hills.
Stop at the quick trip.
Meet that glacier.
I'll never forget Stephen Che was sitting behind me on the bus ride there, and out of nowhere, he turns the window. He goes, "Whoa!" And I'm thinking, oh, this is like going to be at the bare minimum like a flock of horses. He's like, "That's my dental insurance company's building."
Not something you'd expect to see.
Surreal, dude.
You would have thought you just saw like a volcano.
I mean, I'd never seen it before. Didn't know they were out here.
In Wisconsin?
Insane.
Was it Wisconsin? Probably, yeah. Had to have been.
The tweet somewhere out there.
Makes you think.
Have you been getting wet this summer, KB? I know Nick said he hasn't gotten wet once.
So you been to the...
That
no,
was
maybe
cool.
not. I went to the beach and the
Traverse
pool a
City?
bunch, and no, I have not.
Okay.
Even going to the beach and pool, you didn't get wet?
No.
I stayed wet last
There's nothing really to do once you get in.
But I think once you get wet, it's
Cool
easier
off.
to keep getting wet.
Yes.
Once you break the wet barrier, getting wet again is no problem at all.
Very true.
I wouldn't mind being wet right now.
Tell her that.
Boy, do I have a show for you.
Have you been to Secrets?
Oh, yeah.
I
You
have.
been to Secrets?
Yeah.
Wait,
And
that's
that's
the beach club?
the
Yeah.
one Nick
Of
told me.
course.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Kyle used to run that
It's
shit.
an all day, all night type of deal.
So you wouldn't.
I've never even been to Ocean City, Maryland. I don't know what's in that town. It's just Secrets.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
It's like a complex, too, right? It's like
Yeah.
massive, massive. I did a bachelorette party there.
Indoor, outdoor, water.
Yep.
They're too noisy.
You can pee right at your bar seat.
Are they winning?
They're up 10, but they're too noisy. Is this the national title game or is this the?
I go walk in and yell, but we're doing a fucking show.
Shh. Go and plug the Xbox.
Is this the Natty?
I don't think so. I think it's the first playoff.
It says first round. Yeah. Against Ole Miss.
And they didn't even get the bye. That sucks. Every now and then you just hear somebody say lock in. It's been like that for 48 hours.
Yeah,
I think they were going to lock
They're not
in.
going to do it.
They would have locked in by now.
Lock in.
26 motherfucking seasons.
What time? When does like your coach have to retire?
30. You get 30.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And so then they're fucked.
So
if
then
that
they
doesn't-
start
They have
from
to
the
start
beginning?
over with Akron again. I think.
God.
No, they just lose the challenge.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Sometimes you just don't win.
Even you?
I don't win all the time. I go years without winning.
Come on now. You went 5 for 7 on vacation.
That's true. I did go 5 for 7. That's pretty good batting average. Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a year's worth.
I know. I'm not even considering it until at least like September.
Yeah. You come to that card show Saturday?
I think I am. I was just talking to Maresh. Yeah, I think I'm going to come up there. It's just south of Milwaukee, right?
That's right.
You should stop by Jim and Steve's on the way back.
Wouldn't mind it.
Well, that's what we'll set up then. We'll have a day.
Oh, I have a kid's birthday party with a reptile show Saturday. I wonder if.
Oh, it's got to be, right?
I wonder if it's him.
He said he has a hard out at 1, but he could come for the first hour. Does Tommy know what animals he wants?
I would love a lizard.
Okay.
Tommy's
calling?
No. He didn't answer the text, so sometimes Tommy ignores me. Hey, did you say what is it?
What it is.
Hey.
Did you call me for something?
I did. You're live on the Yak.
What's up, Tommy?
Hi, Tommy.
All right, what is it?
Tommy, okay, let's not play. Okay. Do you want to come to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right. We were thinking about getting an animal expert with like spiders or snakes or anything. Is there any kind of animal you'd like to see?
It's reptiles.
Reptiles?
A snake would be cool.
You got it.
Maybe not a snake. Maybe, like a lizard, a big lizard.
You got it, Tommy.
Sure.
Well, just think about it. Think about it, and maybe text me what animal you'd like to see.
Did you guys see the one that he brought to the Barstool After Dark airplane stream? That lizard.
All right. What are you doing?
It's scarier than any snake.
I'm about to make myself a bowl of ice cream.
Ice cream?
Oh, no.
All right. Well, all right, bye.
Wait, when are you getting home today?
I don't know, like probably 6 o'clock. I gotta do a dog walk draft.
What are you drafting?
Love you, Dad.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. All right. See you, man.
Something amiss?
Say it back.
Does he not say that? What?
What?
That will fuck him up for a while.
I did, didn't I?
No.
What? You
said see ya, man.
See ya, man. Is he moving too fast?
Call him back.
Chill out.
No, I'm
see.
He's just gonna say, "What is it again?"
That would fuck. That would fuck with me.
You got to.
Text him ILU.
I wasn't listening.
I don't know about that big lizard though.
Where's the fucking?
Even I hate that thing.
Why?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Ollie brought it to like.
I know what you're talking about. It's not a cool lizard.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
huge.
lizard.
It's basically a Komodo
And isn't it
dragon.
poisonous?
No. I have no idea.
Yes.
I love you too.
All right.
Yep.
Good.
That's nice.
Yeah, that was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anytime I'm scrolling through TikTok or Twitter and I see that big lizard ambling, that big motherfucker, the big Komodo.
Yeah.
I see him ambling towards something, I get out immediately.
They're venomous.
I know he's
Like,
about
they
to
don't
eat
even
something
need
in
that.
one bite. Don't be a baby deer in front of that thing.
No.
Oh. Don't be a grown deer in front of that thing.
Don't be a deer.
Oh, it's like Komodo type? Like, it can't be that big.
Yeah, it's huge. I'm trying to find it.
Ollie's got a Komodo?
It's not a Komodo, but wouldn't you say it's like at least half the size of a Komodo?
Sounds like a monitor.
You should just do a video going to his apartment.
You should.
I would like to see that.
I have asked.
I would love to see
He
his
does not
apartment.
want that.
No.
You have asked?
Yeah. He like didn't even take me seriously. He was like, "Ha, good one. What do you really want?" Well,
Fair enough.
Are you trying to pursue a friendship with Ollie?
more of a business relationship.
Okay.
We do talk though. Yeah, I can't find it.
Your hue is going back to normal, Danny.
Yeah. I was going to say you look normal today.
Unless I'm used to you as tan.
Or make-upped.
I mean, you see how tan Big Head is? No one's giving him shit.
He's in Lake Tahoe?
Yeah.
Playing golf every day?
Yeah. I was in Chicago with a 7-day long break where it was 90 degrees every day. Whatever, I'm over it.
Danny has a pool. He hasn't invited any of us that I know of.
Danny who?
You see
You mean
why?
you have
This Danny
See
has
why?
a pool.
You have your own
He's had
pool?
one this whole
my
summer.
building.
Ah.
Still, it's a pool.
How does your building have a pool?
Mm-hmm.
Do you use it?
Oh,
I lie by it.
Nobody invites me
I
to
don't
a
get
pool.
it.
I got to be an intern.
Yeah, right? Right?
KB has 2 pools.
What?
You've got a building pool and a gym pool.
He's double pooled?
That gym pool is way too intimidating.
I don't have a gym pool, no.
What?
Really?
When you go to your gym, they have a pool there too.
Oh, my my club.
Your club pool.
Gym
Yes.
pool.
Yes.
Several. At least 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're triple pulled. Pretty good.
It's as many houses as you have, Brandon.
That's right.
But I'm 0 pulled.
That's you have a pond.
A lake. That's a lake.
How close is Mama to it?
She's 2 streets over.
Have you swam in your pond yet?
It's a lake, Donnie. It's anything over 30 acres is a lake, and mine is 90 acres, so it's 3 times that of a pond. But yeah, I swim in it frequently. We have
3 times bigger than a pond doesn't sound big.
It's 90 acres, and threshold for lakedom is 30 acres. We have a floating pad.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what they call it, but I call it a big floating pad. That I pull it out to the middle of the lake, and then they just jump off of it.
That sounds sweet.
Yeah.
Kate's tampon.
Yeah. Gotta yank it out way
Are you
further down.
Yank.
Are you taking that kayak there?
What kayak?
The one that's upstairs.
Oh,
that was my gift to Kyle for Christmas.
That's right. That's kind of
Kyle's kayak.
It's kind of who I am.
The kayaker.
Kyle, yeah.
I actually want that because KB said whoever wants it can have it.
It's still up for grabs. You just got to pick it up.
Yeah, I don't really have room for it at my.
How and why did you take it upstairs?
I didn't.
Oh.
People are pissed.
Oh, here it is.
I did not design it. If those are real snakes.
The difference between a lake and pond isn't size.
Yes, it is.
It's if sunlight reaches the bottom.
That's a Komodo dragon. That I can fuck with.
That's not. No.
Oh my God, it's a snake. Let's see who's interested
Is that the whatever lizard you were saying it was?
How's Tiffany Gomez doing?
I hate
That shit ain't going on me, Kate.
I saw she just posted a picture.
She's grown.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, that's nice.
What kind of picture?
On which platform?
It was a machine gun, American flag bikini, and a hat.
I saw that.
Wow. Yeah. It sounds like you guys have an action-packed show tomorrow, but if you guys wanted prime mutton to stop in for 20 minutes.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's
tell
do
mutton to come through.
We got mutton, Tommy Walker, Montana Boys, Baiters swinging through.
Oh, wow.
We got let's do it. Fuck it.
Okay.
That Hank jumped into. He said it was 20 degrees in Dallas, and the pool, I think, was 14 degrees.
14 degrees in Dallas.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tiffany, he jumped out. He was freezing. You threw him the towel.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk through the house here. Gorgeous house, by the way, Tiffany.
Fucking amazing.
I know, gorgeous.
Designs. Your friends. There's a lot of laughing and everything. Hank comes around here. He slips, and then boom. That's right where it happens, right there. That's where the knee happened. You can see there is a little spot there. It's a little bit of a mismatch. Now, Tiffany, did he pay for any of it? Did he help pay for it?
I don't think that's fair to answer.
Okay. Do you want to show us the special thing that you have in your closet? This is for Tiffany. Is there anything back here that we shouldn't see here? Is there anything? Okay. Here we go.
I know, it's a weird place to have a closet.
No, it's a gorgeous house, by the way, everybody. Look at this bathroom. Look at the...
Damn, Tim.
It's really quite gorgeous. And there it is.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
And one of
You
these
know
days
what?
we're going to get a better frame for it.
You know what, Hank? You blew it.
Wow.
Damn.
Beautiful house.
Yeah.
Stunning house.
Was that in Texas?
Yeah.
It's impressive then, huh?
Was that? Did you have that pre-planned?
To have a house like that
In
down in Texas.
in Dallas?
Dallas, I think, has
Cheap
a
home?
lot of nice houses. They got all that
I'm
oil
saying,
money.
I mean, she has money.
Brandon, you got to get
Yeah.
a house in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got one.
Where are your properties now?
2 here and 1 in Mississippi.
Okay.
Wow. So when you moved up here, you kept the place in Mississippi, or did you recently buy a place in Mississippi?
When my dad died, I inherited it by buying it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And is it a...
He was friendly enough right before he died to take out a reverse mortgage that I then had to pay back to get the house back in the family. So now I have that.
So, did you overpay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Woo! Yeah. No, but I it's just sitting there.
What's the dimensions of the house?
Oh, it's just a nice little 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch.
Mhm,
Just
mhm.
a good solid solid family home down there in Mississippi. My grandfather built it in 1970, and it's on family land, so I couldn't let it just go. So now I'm just holding it till I figure out what to do with it. I don't want to live in it yet.
Can you have somebody live in it down there?
I don't really have anybody. No, because I'd have to fix it up, and I don't really want to sink money into it right now.
Airbnb, I think you'd get a lot of Yak fans that would just be like, "Oh, we're going to stay in Brandon Walker's ranch,"
and that's the problem.
Mississippi.
That's the problem. I would get a lot of Yak fans that stay there.
Brandon, I'm jerking off in your old bed.
Right.
Ugh.
Correct.
Yeah.
The exact conversation we had about Michael Jordan's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were like, "What's
there? Just jerk off."
Yeah.
Where's the? If you could jerk off anywhere in the whole world, where would it be?
Probably my bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always, yeah.
If nobody
No.
could see it, nobody could see it. The whole world stops. It'll never be seen anywhere, and it's just you and blank.
Probably Wrigley Field.
Really?
That post-nut clarity.
I have a
You're like,
friend-
what am I doing?
I gotta get home.
Yeah.
I have a friend who jerked at a Wrigley Field, actually.
Come on.
I swear to God.
Like in the wow
The
details.
bathroom?
Bathroom.
That's disgusting.
1914.
No, I'd want to do it out by the
gross,
ivy.
dude.
Into a
What
trough.
got him so horny, and why did he tell people?
He was working.
Oh.
Okay.
That doesn't make it
Employee
better.
bathroom?
That makes it
It makes it
worse.
better. No, it makes it better.
Was he a baseball
Yeah.
player?
No.
Because that would be cool.
Sometimes,
He
yeah.
was working at Wrigley.
Yeah, he was working.
My
Seventh
friend
inning
Sammy
stretch.
S.
Just went in there, handicap stall, and took care of business.
That
And then he told you
completely
about it, which
acceptable.
No, it's not acceptable at work.
When you're on the job,
How
sometimes
many
you
of you
get
at
really
work have you
bored.
ever jerked off
here, Donnie?
Nobody jerks
not
off at
here
work.
at all. I jerked off at the last office.
Donnie.
Why?
Not the one here, the one in New York.
We
But
got
I
that,
was
but at
just-
what point and why were you so hard up you had to jerk off at work?
I was just really hungover, and sometimes jerking off like helps. with it.
You got to milk the
You couldn't do it
cow.
at home before you get into the
Wait a
office?
goddamn second.
No, I was in the office for the whole day. It was a long work day, and
Oh,
I was
man.
hungover, and I needed a release.
You just went to a stall, or did you go to
the handicap stall.
Was anyone
I made
present?
sure to clean up everything. Was anyone present? I assume so. I think I don't know.
Man,
I don't know the exact time.
Viva La Stool about to have a field day with this one.
Was it surviving Barstool week at least?
I don't think so.
No, just a work day.
It was not a regular thing.
I think jerking off at work is way worse than. Yeah, that's no.
Is it less acceptable than fucking at work?
Weirdly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Way more so, I think.
Yeah.
Got to
Did
take
your,
it where you
your
can
friend
get it.
handle food?
No.
Okay, he's a
He did
sausage
not
guy.
handle food. No.
Okay, then that's
Yeah,
fine.
he cranked it.
Was he the mascot?
No, he was not Clark.
Okay.
No, I don't think Clark was around back then.
Why did he tell you?
Yeah.
I'll tell the guy that has to talk every day.
Who covers Chicago sports.
It was like a let's share the jerk off stories.
Oh, you were in that moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
An intimate moment.
Yeah, went around the table kind of thing.
And when it was your turn, you don't have to share.
Mine's not that bad. But one guy sent an airplane. Is that bad?
It's Che did it.
Che.
Really?
You gotta have it that bad that you.
Yeah.
I always think I can get really horny, but there must be levels to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd imagine Che's baseline is my about to burst a blood vessel, have to get one off.
Has this office been jerked off in?
Yes, had to have.
Certainly.
Billion%.
Yeah.
Has this
Somebody got
office been
caught.
banged in?
I don't think he was here.
Oh, I thought it was during Surviving Barstool.
But I thought he was
wasn't
at the house.
office. He was at.
Oh, okay.
Who did?
Mincy.
Actually,
That's what Francis believes he called him.
He was watching part of my.
Mincy says he was
Listening.
Yeah.
There's a big difference, actually.
You think someone's banged in this office?
Probably.
I would guess.
Original New York office, yes, I would say. Second one, not sure. This one, I don't know.
Mantis tried to bring a date.
Yeah, to the second one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say someone got a little hot and heavy after All American Rejects, maybe.
You would say?
Yeah, probably.
Did you
I mean,
see it?
we got to assume
No.
smokes, right? And there's been couples here.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone has like brought like a chick here on like a Friday or a Saturday night?
Like specifically to fuck.
Not
Yeah, to be like, hey,
I'm not to fuck.
I want to
show it
give you a
off.
tour of my office, and then they're just showing off the office, and then one thing leads to another.
I bet it's been shown off like that multiple times to a chick on a date. I don't know if it
Like where you know every room is bugged and has
Would that
cameras.
work?
Where are you going?
That work.
Do you want to come see the fucking golf sim?
I don't know.
Probably.
Kate's like, yeah.
Come check out
Thinking
the
of
edit
early
wing.
20s, Kate.
Yeah.
I think it was
But
pretty
Kate,
cool.
anything would have worked with early 20s.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
You want to see my golf clubs? Oh, fuck. We're fucking now.
Cable
Yeah.
black box.
Look at this janitor's closet, Kate.
Damn. Clemmer got Tyron Watson? Sorry.
What year is he on?
I don't know.
But if Clemmer hits a subscriber goal, he has to get rid of his best player.
Yeah. But the subscriber goal is... Where'd they start at, TJ?
I think 82 would be the first marker.
Okay.
Every 1,000 he goes up in difficulty. Every 5,000 he has to drop his best player.
Chip Posey.
Love to see Game Time coming back, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to have this sick arcade cabinet where you could play any single video game on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Then Brandon stole it from the office.
I miss the romper room.
I do too, Donnie.
Which one was the romper room? Was the game time room, right?
Yes.
Which is where that thing was.
Was.
Oh, that game we all played?
Good.
Remember that game we used to play?
Oh, what color was it, Kate?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Dig Dug?
No, it was like a silly game we'd all play in there on like the teams.
The fucking
it was fun.
Quiplash.
Quiplash.
Quiplash was fun.
I
Yeah.
actually liked that.
We did that on the Yak a couple times, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's a very fun game.
Hubert.
What was that game that everyone was obsessed with where once a day that man would get on the phone and be like, here's the quiz question?
Trivia or something?
Oh, it was
Trivia.
Trivia. No.
Quest.
Trivia.
What was it?
HQ.
HQ
Scott
Trivia.
Rogalski. Yeah.
That had like a chokehold. What happened?
That
to
was cool.
And then it just went away.
There's actually a really good YouTube video about the demise of it.
I've seen the same video.
Because the employees are their last HQ, they're so fucking hammered doing the trivia. Yeah. But Rogalski, I think, got let go, and that was a thing.
Mm-hmm. There's something with him that happened, yeah.
He's a
Everyone
comedian.
was,
I think he's
obsessed with it.
Yeah,
Still
that was
touring?
awesome.
Yeah.
He was the guy. He got famous from reading funny books on the subway.
Oh, there's the old Rizzler.
Oh, Rogalski.
Rogalski.
The Costco boys got absolutely smoked on that post earlier, by the way.
What was
Did
it?
you see that
No.
tweet?
What did they tweet?
I don't know. Let me try to send it to TJ.
Brandon, have you guys played the fantasy football best year game on mostly?
No, what is that?
Oh, you
And
would
Jack
love
showed it to us. Yeah, it's like head to head. You have to alternate picking players from a team, and whoever has the most fantasy points at the end.
What?
Oh damn!
Oh,
God damn!
Yeah, that's it.
That's horrible.
Just fucked up.
They were great people.
Yeah.
Who is that like a legitimate
Thing.
Do they have
It was
diabetes?
AF Post.
I saw Hard Factor posted.
Is it? Mm.
Are any of you guys pre-diabetic?
I'm sure.
Sure.
Not that I know of.
I think
almost certain.
modern medicine, we have to start treating pre-diabetes as if it is
White Sox Dave
The big
Johnson
three.
and Dante.
That's a real murderer's row. That's oh, what a fucking.
I'd listen to that podcast.
Oh.
We have
man. What do we got?
advertisements we got to get to.
Oh yeah, why not?
Tell you about these wonderful.
Did Mountain Dew already?
The Yak is sponsored by Roe. Roe Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for stronger, harder erections. They hit the bloodstream faster because they dissolve under the tongue, and getting hard faster means having more sex. After they dissolve, they work in 15 minutes on average. Roe Sparks can give guys thicker, longer erections than you usually have because they get fuller. Roe Sparks give you the boost to last longer, so it's more fun for you both. Roe stays active in your system up to 36 hours, so you can go back to back to back, round after round. Be ready the morning after. Now, right here in the middle, there's some red text where it allows the host to go on his own and talk about whatever he wants to talk about, his personal life experiences and everything. Mm-hmm. Shay decided to use this red text to enter his own text about my life experiences. Something like, If you want to be like Brandon on vacation, knocking it out of the park almost
Hell
every
yeah.
night, Ro can help you do that. So thank you, Che. I appreciate
Copy,
that.
Che.
Be ready for play with Rose Sparks. With Rose Sparks, you can get the erection you've always wanted. Ro connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, so there's no awkward conversation with in-person providers. If approved, treatment ships directly to your door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/yak to find out if prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/yak for $15 off your first order.
In Shay's defense, the default copy does say in red text, host to add personal experience with either the product or to put emphasis on their sex life.
Right.
So he did that for you.
No, that's what I'm saying. This was an opportunity for me to go off on it, and Che was able to fill it in for me. So thank you very much, Stephen Che.
Whether you're on a first date or jerking off at Wrigley, you're going to want.
Poor Costco guys.
Yeah.
I think they'll be fine.
His power behind his swing looks great. Big Justice.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's got a good swing.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he'll be all right. He'll be just fine.
How close is he to aging out of being the cute Costco kid?
I feel like cusp.
Or right
as soon
there.
as that voice starts to change.
Yeah, because he's already getting some size, some size to him.
Well,
no, I mean like grown.
Yeah.
Person.
I haven't seen what the Rizzler's doing recently though.
Finally,
Rizzler was in an ad, right?
He's doing fashion, like high fashion.
Yeah.
I saw.
The Rizzler was in an ad for something. Oh, it was like a travel ad.
He will be in a Super Bowl commercial.
He needs a break from school. He needs to start attending like national events.
Yeah.
And being on television.
Right? Yeah.
He's going to become part of the Marvel
We
universe.
haven't seen enough of him and what he has to offer.
Have you ever done the Rizzler thing, Kyle?
What?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not into that.
Can I see it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Booking
I did,
Booking.com used the Rizzler in an ad. Good for him. I think they now have a rule that when your kid makes money, it has to go into an account for them.
Some states have that law.
Oh, that can't be touched?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that like a parent can't take like full advantage of
It's
the
like
kid.
11% of the earnings or something. I just watched the Piper Raquel documentary.
What is that?
She was like one of the first big child influencers, and then her mom developed like a squad and then cut off all the other parents, and it turns out behind the scenes bad stuff was happening.
Go figure.
But the mom would like hire actors to act like police to like bust into the house and pretend to be arresting for one of the kids, and the kids would be like sobbing and they'd be like, this is gonna do numbies, and the kids were like 9. It's like crazy. Anyway, highly recommend.
I like that stuff.
Do you think the Costco boys the Costco boys are at all mad or bitter that the Rizzler has probably passed them considerably?
I think naturally a little bit.
I feel like they were the
Human
ones
nature.
that put him on.
Right.
Yeah.
But now he's probably bigger than they are.
It's kind of like Lil Wayne and Drake.
Wow.
I feel like in this one,
Yeah,
the
that's-
game
yeah.
recognizes
Yeah.
game. Like I feel like they help each other kind of.
No,
You know,
they
weird.
shit talk him
But I
at
think-
every family dinner.
I think there will be a
Oh.
point where the Costco guys need the Rizzler to prop them up, and he's not going to do it. And they're gonna be like, well, what the fuck?
It's going to come down to the dads.
So you're saying the Rizzler has more staying power?
No, I think the Rizzler's more famous now.
Oh,
And I
by a
also
long
think
shot.
the
He doesn't have any
Rizzler-
staying power. It's going to be overnight one day. It's just going to be over.
But I think the Rizzler has like some pretty big New York City connections. Like I think his family's connected to people who
think he's
are
got mob
in the
ties?
kind of, and in the entertainment world. Like I think he, I do.
Yeah, they're hanging out with Lil Mozzarella.
AJ and Big Justice. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. I think he's very well connected, and so he's going to be.
Father-son duo ran by parent. We ever seen the dad?
Yeah,
all the
he's
time.
hiring and more.
Does
Seems like an average guy. He doesn't seem like a New York socialite.
is AJ wrestling this
Could be,
weekend,
though.
Brandon?
I don't know. He was rumored that it was going to happen, but I gotta be honest. I haven't watched AEW in a while.
Really? Is it dead?
It's not dead. I think it's doing well. I think I just haven't been into wrestling this summer at all.
Wow.
I know Jelly Roll is going to be wrestling at SummerSlam.
Really?
Yeah.
He's everywhere. He's omnipresent.
Yeah, he's the grown-up Rizzler.
What's up with that? His songs are all right.
You trying to
Yeah,
get
but
over a catchphrase or something?
it happened immediately. What's wrong with that?
What's up with that?
You're right, though. He's more known for his appearances than his music, I feel like.
I couldn't sing you a song of his right now, but he's everywhere.
America loves like a reformed bad guy.
Yeah.
And fat.
Inspirational,
And then
charismatic.
he lost a lot of weight too, so that's inspirational.
Him and
on
his
top
wife
of-
have a good story.
Yeah.
Was his wife a former
escort?
Yes.
Yeah.
What separates?
Go ahead.
When does the title become escort instead of
Right.
the cheaper term?
Is it a price point?
Yeah, I think it's
It's a price thing. All right.
And I think it's, are you in a car or are you in a hotel room, and how much is the hotel room too?
Yeah, a prostitute will do it anywhere, anytime. An escort's got to be arranged in a hotel room.
Okay.
Do you think they rack up points?
Does an escort come to you?
I think escort might come to you, but that's the opposite of what the definition of escort is. Right? They'll take you. I feel like escorts have menus.
Yeah.
Like nice menus.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm on papyrus. I made the jump to bigger towels, and I kind of recommend it.
Oh.
What size
I
towel?
like
were
doubled
you
the size of a standard towel, and I have this 2 big fucking towels now.
Almost beach towel-esque?
Way bigger. And
Bigger than beach towel?
It's so big, and now I can't get enough of it.
Where'd you get that giant towel?
I looked up giant towels.
Glad we got to the bottom of that.
Do you only dry off with them, or do you wrap yourself in
You can use them more often without having to wash them.
Do you use different pieces of it, or you just kind of use the whole thing? How long does it take to dry?
Prepared to field more questions.
Well, why did you?
Shouldn't have brought it up. Nah, I just dry off with it.
Are you sad you missed out on the towels that you wear?
What does that mean?
You know, those like kids who wear them and they have like hoods and stuff.
Oh, kids are wearing them as like a fashion.
That was a thing for a minute.
Like,
there's got to be that.
Oh yeah.
terry cloth shirts
I'm
are
into
so
that.
popular.
Yeah, my kids have alligator
So
head
the-
towels.
Yeah.
Very, very fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I have a hot towel take.
I like that.
I think big, thick, fluffy towels actually aren't that great.
They don't do a good
They're
job of
not very
drying.
absorbent. Thin towels are actually better.
Oh.
That's just the poor person you're talking.
Yep.
I just learned that the flat part of towels, the non-towel part, is like a scientific purpose.
Why?
It's not just decoration.
Is it to hang?
I don't know. It's for like drying.
Oh.
I have a friend who like invented towel, like he thought he invented towel shorts, and we were like, this is going to be the next big thing. We made a bunch of prototypes, but then I looked online. There actually are a fair amount of companies selling them too.
Was it for like swimming?
No, it's something to put on after the shower. They're
cool.
incredible. Just
They already
like
exist.
shorts made out of towels, but they do kind of already
Like
exist.
1/5 of a robe?
Prevent fraying. Boring.
Yeah,
I almost bought a towel dress the other day.
that would be
It's got like an elastic band, and after the shower, you just pull it on up, so you don't have to wrap the towel around yourself, so then you don't have to worry about being in front of your window.
sounds
That's a
awesome.
little I know. I might do it right now.
Towel anecdotes, any?
Yeah.
Just look what you did.
Weather,
Set a
towel
fire here.
anecdotes.
Hey.
You're welcome, Audie.
You did that.
Do you guys pull the close the blinds and all that stuff? If you're getting changed, you just kind of do what it do.
That's not even related to towels, really.
I mean, yeah, if you're taking a towel off, you're getting changed, right?
It just depends where your room is, I guess. If it's like you've got like a clear shot to the street.
My bathroom is high. I have a high bathroom. Don't think anybody's looking at my high bathroom.
Hey, Steven, do you?
I mean, same with Brandon. I'm on the second floor, so it's
No, Steve.
Pretty high.
Steven,
Pretty damn high.
I'm not on the second floor.
What floor are you on? Third?
Yeah, brother.
Wow.
Yeah, brother.
You got a jacuzzi?
No, but after last week's vacation, the vacation house had one, and I think I probably will have one by the end of the month.
Yeah.
It was some kind of a life-changing thing.
Yeah,
Outdoor?
They're nice.
The one down there was outdoor, yeah.
No, I don't.
You're a man who you like luxury.
It's once you get a taste of it, it's kind of nice. You know, I never had a lot of it.
Yeah.
You know,
What's the one thing you splurge on the most?
thing I splurge on the most.
Tesla?
Yeah, I mean that's like definitely the first thing that I ever bought was a car.
Did you have buyer's remorse?
Yeah, I sold
Every time I buy something. Yeah.
I sold it.
You don't have that anymore?
Oh, you sold
No,
it.
I
sold it.
Yeah.
What do you have now?
Cadillac.
That sounds hot.
It's leased.
Yeah, but you also have another Cadillac.
Yeah, got a good deal.
What?
on
You have
You have two Cadillacs.
Got a baby blue Cadillac. That's
Go ahead.
that. 91.
Baby blue.
You have a 91 baby blue Cadillac?
Yeah, I should drive it. So
Yes.
I I should drive that more, actually.
That's cool.
That's really fucking cool.
I know the AC's out, so
Well, then, yeah.
it's hard to drive with no AC in this heat.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever been to Kangaroo?
I don't think I have.
No.
Tell me more.
Not missing much.
No.
Have you guys ever done a float down a river where?
Yeah, I
Kate,
don't-
this is where you
Don't
come
even
in.
get me started, buddy. The yak
Kate,
and
you're
the
up.
yackers. Yeah, I'd name a river. I've tubed it.
Are there any ones I can do within 2 hours of Chicago?
Almost certainly.
Actually, a bunch of stoolies hit me up. There's a ton.
Fox
They're, like,
River,
really chill.
I think.
Yeah.
Can do it.
There's a bunch around here.
Love to go for a good float.
Is it wrong? I kind of think those are a little overrated.
Oh,
They're
God.
the best,
Oh, God.
Eddie.
You'd rather be on like a yacht or something?
But
He's not a yacht
the
guy.
uneven ground is like when you can't, like, when you got to, like, paddle and shit.
Paddle.
Have you ever been in one with uneven
float.
water?
Tubing.
We're talking inner
tubing.
tube. Inner tube.
Well, I know. I'm aware.
You talking about like when it's whitewater rafting or something? Or?
No, I've been to one in the Ozarks, actually. And, like, it was just an uneven float. Does that make sense?
No.
Like the current wasn't strong in certain spots. So you
Current
had to-
wasn't strong in certain spots.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it
See
forced
where
you to
it's
do
at?
a lot of paddling.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
annoying. Yeah, that's annoying.
No, you don't do. You say I don't care how long this takes, even if I'm moving
But you
1
get
mile
caught.
an hour.
You kind of pinball off the sides. You use like the
Yeah,
trees.
no, this wasn't like that.
Oh, maybe that's the Ozarks.
It's a bad river.
Yeah.
Bad river.
Because you love lazy rivers, Eddie. So I
Yeah.
kind of figured you'd be a big
Yeah.
float guy too.
I thought I would enjoy it too, but it was not.
There's a working river.
Yeah, it was not what I was looking for.
I will say, once you do one on a big tube with a bunch of people where the middle's like mesh where you can get in and out, that's tougher to go back to the small tube. But,
Yeah.
That's what I did.
oh, shit.
Duke is turning into these guys' worst enemy.
Where are they at?
It was Duke that beat him in the national championship game earlier.
So is this the playoffs or what?
This, I believe, is the quarterfinals of the playoffs. So this should be the round of 8. Oh my goodness, Duke's a monster. Duke beat him in the national championship game last year to end their dreams.
Tate hasn't been the one playing in the past few hours, right?
I think Tate comes in like when they get to this point.
T-Bob told me Tate like really hasn't even played this game before. He keeps calling it like an Xbox even.
Oh, well, he's playing it now, I think. I think that's it in his hands.
I was watching him yesterday. He called the same defense every single play.
Yeah, that's troubling. Yeah.
Little sleep deprived. Give him a break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is T-Bob good at it?
No.
Oh.
None of them are good at it.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it. Like it's also it's harder this year than it was last year, but it's hard to believe they're gone 48 hours.
Oof.
Just lose. Just throw in the towel. Just say we couldn't do this one. Just be a fucking loser.
Touchdown. No.
Did they throw it to 78? Huh. Can I tell you about a huge boxing event this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Talking Serrano?
That's what I think I'm talking about.
Talking Serrano, baby.
Talking Serrano. When I say this weekend, TJ is right. I mean tomorrow. The two most dynamic and fierce female athletes in the world facing off, all eyes are on Katie Taylor. She's seeking ultimate glory while Amanda Serrano is fighting for redemption and revenge. Stakes have never been higher for women's sports as we wait for one of the most highly anticipated rivalries to unfold in the first ever women's boxing trilogy fight. Who will win between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano? This fight is accessible globally and included as part of your Netflix subscription. If you have Netflix, you have this fight. You can you don't have to worry about expensive pay-per-view fees. Just fire up the Netflix and you can watch this trilogy unfold in front of you. Watch Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano tomorrow, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific Standard Time, live on Netflix. Taylor Serrano 3.
Shoot.
What?
I just said shoot.
Oh, okay. Because the way you said it, I mean,
Talking about pussy?
Oh, yeah. I met Serrano once.
Really?
She's a delight.
Everybody's a delight, Kate.
True.
Until they're in the
She's
ring.
a bitch.
Taylor Serrano one was awesome.
I assume Taylor
get
Serrano
into
2
that.
was also good because
Yeah.
they're getting together for the third. All right, TJ, you want to get the wheel spinning?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday. It sounds like we have a
packed house.
Loaded show, yeah.
Creamer guy.
Yeah, tomorrow night, me and the Creamer guy are hosting a joint meet and greet at the Guinness Brewery in Chicago. I have never met this guy or talked to him in person, but he was like, I'm doing a meet and greet. Do you want to be involved?
It's a good link-up opportunity.
Yeah.
Just straight to the meet and greet.
Yeah. I'll be also meeting him for the first time.
He calls his fans the Muttonistas.
The Muttonistas.
Okay, yeah.
Good afternoon, Muttonistas.
Enjoy and embrace.
Yeah.
Eddie, I was listening to an old episode of something, and you brought up that Chief had Irish exited you guys at a baseball game.
Yes.
I was just wondering if this was a popular move in the group or an acceptable move.
We said it wasn't. I think that's a crazy move.
Was I there? That's a crazy
No,
move.
if you're just with like a small group of people.
It was literally it was me, White Sox, Dave, Chief, and Danny Lance. And he just didn't Irish goodbye us.
Yeah. I feel like in that
yeah, because at one point you're going to have to be like, yo, where are you? We're leaving. We're worried.
Yeah, his excuse was he went to go say hi to someone and then he just never came back. So it's like he wasn't an Irish goodbye.
Well, did he text like, hey guys, get caught up and left? Oh,
No.
So he stayed within the stadium?
Very Irish.
Yeah, so he was in the stadium, but then he exited with them. So
that's if you don't even you got to send a text.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Soften the Irishness.
Because we waited at the seats, we're like, maybe he's just getting a hot dog, a beer, or something.
No text, no call.
Nothing.
Leprechaun.
If you're at a larger event, I think it's okay to Irish exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 people.
Because the goodbye takes too long.
Yeah.
Right? 4 people? You can't do that, Brandon.
Well, Eddie, there's where I disagree with you. And I don't even like the term Irish exit. If I'm somewhere and I get the urge to leave, I'm going to fucking leave. And sometimes I just do it. Sometimes premeditated. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes I'll just be sitting there in the middle of an event and be like, I can't be here anymore.
There's never a desire sronger.
Right.
Than to leave.
Yeah.
Than to leave your best friend.
Right.
At an event that you planned.
Ain't nothing personal. Just you got to get the fuck out of here.
Such a strong desire when you want to leave.
Like the world, such forces are pulling at you that you've got to fucking.
It's insane. Then you look up the Uber Eats menu.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Would you rather be reincarnated as current Justin Bieber or Justin Fields?
Bieber. I think there's a redemption arc that he's going to have at some point. He's still going to just have more money than God. Now, obviously, Fields, good money too, but I don't know that he's ever going to get the redemption he seeks. I think he's probably peaked as a football player and an athlete. It's all downhill from here, and I think Bieber might have another run or two in him.
It's Bieber. It's Bieber, but you could argue this is probably the worst Bieber has been.
Right. This is
completely broken.
You're buying low on Bieber.
Right.
But I think you could get back to heights that Fields cannot accept.
But Fields is healthy, mentally, physically.
But he's just not good enough to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. Multiple teams have shown.
And that's kind of a hell in itself.
I guess he could settle into a 12-year backup role, which is not a bad job.
No.
Is Bieber even down that bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's rumors that he's in massive debt.
Yeah.
How could he be in
That
debt?
is crazy.
Because he canceled his tour. And like that he owes
all his money to his.
Yeah,
Okay, that's bad.
He's been sending very cryptic.
They're calling
IG
those rumors
stories.
clickbait, but he also launched like a clothing brand today that people think is to try and recoup that.
Okay, because a lot of the clips I
Dropping a
see
new
where
album
they're like
tomorrow.
Bieber's crashing out, it's just because there's like a TMZ guy in his face when he's just trying to walk to his car.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done
like,
some pretty
back
weird.
off.
It's more like the
That's
cryptic
fair.
messages, or I forget what he's saying, but
Yes.
No, and I've seen videos of him at some concerts recently where
Very
it's like
fucked up on
Yeah.
substances.
Oh,
He's
I
a
thought he
little-
was clean.
No.
I thought he
No,
found
no,
God
no.
and was clean.
he is dirty.
he found God.
I feel bad
There's
for him.
not enough. I feel like there's not enough guys who just responsibly do drugs. I feel like
I mean,
at least
in
when
his
it comes
defense,
to famous people, when
his
it comes
defense, he's had a pretty good run for like child star.
Yes.
Had to
famous
happen.
people, I feel like are either completely sober or like have a serious drug problem and like have to keep on going to rehab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like who's a famous guy that like still, dabbles with drugs and drinks, but like does it responsibly?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen came to mind for me too.
Seth Rogen's like he's just like obsessed with weed.
Yeah, it's got to be more than weed.
Yeah, he's like a
Y'all are changing the rules.
14-year-old smoking weed for the first time. Like who has a
Drake. He's got to do drugs.
Yeah, I'm sure plenty of
He raps
stand-ups.
about. Yeah, he does it. He's
rappers.
like, I took half a Xan.
Maybe he doesn't.
30 seconds till I land. So I think, I think Drake does drugs responsibly.
He's the best.
He's the best.
That's so Drake of him.
Yeah. Because even
Charles
Machine Gun Kelly is sober now.
But he gave up food. He just water.
Oh, he's just.
Nah, I don't really eat anymore.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he says, yeah, I just don't eat.
Who looks like they still have fun with booze and drugs?
I mean, probably most.
You?
Like,
You.
Even Lindsay Lohan's clean now, I think. It's a bummer.
It gets to, I think when you become that famous, you're like, okay, now I can't risk losing this all to like one bad, one bad blackout. So like that's what might motivate them to get sober.
Yeah, you don't want to do the Emil Hirsch.
What's the Emil Hirsch?
He was like blacked out at like a Hollywood event and I think allegedly or punched like a major studio producer in the face. Who was a girl.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if it was like Harvey Weinstein, he probably deserved it.
Yeah, it's on Wikipedia. It's a crazy story.
Not great.
Not great.
No.
Can't do that.
All right, you want to get that wheel spinning?
Get the wheel, yeah.
Me and Nick do have our date planned, and I have a plan.
Good.
Do you want to say it?
No, it's top secret.
Well, thank God you said that.
I'm picking them up in my car on Monday morning. Pre-yak.
Wow.
Danny has to come too.
Are you getting food?
It's been so long.
You guys kept teasing it. That's why. And
Actually,
Nick
it's
left.
been so long, I kind of like it.
Damn it. Should we bring Tate in here to check on the game?
Somebody.
Yeah.
Kadick, maybe?
So-
Get a report from...
Is Tate not playing?
Is Nick gone?
White boy Rick.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Kadick!
Nick had a
Tate!
Okay.
Hey, Kadick, come here.
If Duke scores a touchdown and they score a touchdown, you going for two?
What's
No.
what's going on in there? All right, never mind. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You're on the wet wheel. Sorry.
Yeah.
You've been scammed.
You're on the wet wheel.
Word.
Yeah. Actually, he would just... I feel like he'd just run and keep running until he got to Lake Michigan. Just not, I
don't want to do this podcast wet.
I don't either, but whatever. Just get the wet wheel ready and let's... Did Nick leave?
Yeah.
Seems as if.
Okay.
Pull the Brandon.
A dip in Lake Michigan would be more enjoyable than a shower at the office.
In all your clothes, though.
Why are you touching me?
In Lake Michigan.
I think that would still be more enjoyable than a closed shower.
Then you got to walk back here or worse, get in the car.
What are we saying to the Montana boys tomorrow?
What?
What are we saying to the Montana boys
I don't know what we're saying to anybody
Collectively,
tomorrow.
nothing.
You confirm one, Ollie, right? Ollie from noon to 1.
Yeah, let me. As soon as we get off,
Okay.
I'm gonna have a real conversation with Tommy, and then we'll have I'll have a real conversation with you.
Okay, I can't wait.
Dante was saying there was two. When I was looking online, there's 3 Montana boys.
He says there's 2.
I thought there was like 4.
It must have been Fallout.
You got it, Tej? There we go. All right.
Should we take Nick off?
Oh, what a touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Eddie.
Go, Eddie.
Have the beach house people have been in like a group chat?
Yeah.
Seems like there's like a little bit of a calm before the storm.
Yeah, we were just talking yesterday about all the travel and whatnot.
Any alliances being formed?
Can't tell you that.
Is anyone like panicking?
Close.
Like, I don't know if I have it in me.
Nah.
You want to vote somebody off real quick?
Nah.
Okay.
That's it.
People have been quiet, Kyle. Strategically quiet.
Has anybody been
Have
like,
you seen
fake tan?
photos of the house?
No.
Have you?
No.
I've heard just it's a normal Jersey Shore house. Nothing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
2-minute walk from the beach.
Nice.
I think it's going to be fun.
Did you hear the loser has to make out with Kate?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was winners and losers of the beach house.
There is now.
I've been known to take advantage of people. Whatever we said earlier in the show.
Wow, that was
followed by that sound.
Not really.
That was stark as hell.
The sound you hear every time Kate locks eyes with a guy from across the room.
That's what Pat hears every time I come home from work.
Pat, I'm horny.
It's the sound of my bra unclipping.
All right.
You've never done it, right, Danny?
Shut up.
Well, has he really?
Hey, Nick.
Never?
Oh, he's never done it.
Let's go, dude.
Never done it is an interesting way to phrase it. I've never gotten it.
So Danny's never done it?
No.
And he's never been wet?
Blicky.
Oh, haters are.
No.
Oh, damn it. Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Let's go, Danny.
Look at what happened over there.
I think they're moving on.
All right. 7-game series here, Danny.
Semifinals.
You worried about your tan streaking off?
Yeah.
Man, if he gets
Doesn't
red,
do that
comes
with a
back with
natural
his tan going everywhere.
There you go.
That's one. I don't. My memory doesn't serve me up a wet Che. Anybody got a wet Che in their memory, man?
Yeah.
I've been wet plenty of times.
Okay. Hey.
What are we at?
Beat a couple times. Too, right?
2-0.
2-0 me?
Oh, 4-0's a sweep. 4-0's a sweep, and that is peeing yourself. That's not gonna happen though.
Was Titus the last pee we had?
No.
Again?
Doug.
Oh, Doug, that's right.
Tried pissing for him.
We had to wrap him up in the Trent.
Yeah.
Applesauce Pete?
Yeah, applesauce Pete.
Yeah.
3-1.
Oh, my bad.
You want that?
Tanny, you don't seem to know how to react to this wheel.
I don't.
Oh man.
3-2. Can he fight back? Can he fight back?
TJ, did you get wet in Lake Como?
Oh man. Yeah, tied up.
How you feeling, Che?
Is it right that Che's
Like-
yellow?
Go for a swim?
It's orange. It's orange.
Oh, okay,
Forgot
sorry.
of it.
Looks yellow.
Yeah.
See,
Did he answer?
see, even back there?
I thought he
I
answered.
am. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
yeah. Did you go for a swim in that lake?
Yes, many times.
Ooh.
Whoever lands
Awesome.
down here.
Took a boat out.
Hey.
Beautiful lake.
There you go, Danny.
Fantastic lake. Super deep.
White Sox Dave says it's overrated, though.
Oh,
Yeah, well.
that's okay.
So
Was it really cold?
The Denzel
was pretty
Washington
cold, yeah.
Lakes.
Still undefeated against the wet wheel.
It's like 1,200 feet deep in the middle.
Damn.
KB would know.
Not scary.
Yeah, is that deep for a lake?
Yeah.
I don't know,
Right?
Stan.
What's
It
the-
sounds really deep.
It is very deep.
Lake Baikal, I believe, is the deepest lake. Is that right?
How deep does your lake get?
Correct. Crater Lake in the U.S.
About 10 to 12 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got like a giant pool.
I feel like lake deep's not scary like ocean deep is. I wouldn't mind being lake deep.
You wouldn't want to be lake deep.
I don't want to be ocean deep.
Um,
You can put me out in the middle of Superior in a tube.
God, I love
Not
lakes.
the ocean.
Lake Superior is the stormiest lake. It gets a little dangerous. Yeah, Lake Michigan only gets 922 feet deep.
That's still a lot.
Yeah, no, it is.
Very deep.
Wow. Thank you, Kadik. It's good thing we had you here.
Excited to be here, man. Going to the smokeout today.
Yeah? Are you?
Yeah, I'm pumped.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We know Kyle knows Randy Charles Goodwin. Who?
Godwin, yeah. Mm-hmm. If you need anything from him or me, hit me.
I got to connect.
Oh, sorry.
You have a connect?
Yeah. Ed Warm.
Oh, yeah.
You know Ed
He's a
Warm?
man.
Big Hoosier
Have you
football
met him yet?
No, but he's a big.
He texted me
Dante.
recently to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he hooked me up with some good tickets. So I'm taking Spider today.
When's Kid McMahon coming in here?
Whenever you guys want, he's free, man. He's actually back in the Hamptons.
Oh, you think Dylan will be performing at Windy City Smokeout? That'd be beautiful on the anniversary.
Yeah, hope.
Would.
Was it Dylan Scott?
Dylan Scott.
You're Dylan too.
Did you go to Sandcastle as a boy?
Mm-mm.
What the fuck?
Fucking Kennywood.
That's
dude.
not a water park.
Oh no, I went to the Great Wolf Lodge.
Still.
That's a water
No
park.
Sandcastle? Settler's Cabin. What?
Were you exclusive to one water park?
Yeah, dude. Great Wolf Lodge was the best.
It is.
Idlewild?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, did go there.
Was that the champion?
I wasn't a big water park guy. I was very
around
self-conscious about my weight as a kid. So I never took my shirt
You were a
off.
jock.
Oh, because you were
You
fat.
were a big jock.
I was a little fat fuck.
Yeah.
How's it
Then
make
your
you
weight
feel?
became
Still
your
am.
superpower.
That is true.
Yeah.
Now I take my shirt off all the time.
How does it make you feel that kids have swim shirts now?
I will say I was never a swim shirt
He
guy.
could have had a swim shirt if he wanted.
No, that's become a thing recently.
I
didn't know that.
I don't know. I don't like it. Kids should just be confident in their own skin, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Brandon, were you a fat kid, Brandon?
No, I was rail skinny.
Really?
I was awful to look at.
When did you put on some weight?
Like 27, 28. Started getting up to about, I didn't pass 200 pounds until I was 25, 26.
Wow.
And then I got, close to 300.
You look good. I will say you were standing in the gambling cave. You have some nice calves, man.
Thank you very much. I do have good calves.
I'm a big calf guy.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Also,
Really, I analyze calves and ankles and knees.
Oh, you want to get down in there? Really get a look at them? Or
Who has good knees?
I've got horrible knees.
Like it's more so like the width of the knee and to the muscle ratio.
That's Dr. Ned Miller, guys.
That looks like a NFL player.
That's Dr. Ned Miller.
What's his face? He's always in
Aaron
trouble.
Rodgers.
Yeah.
Dr. Ned.
Oh, they're playing Bama. Is that Bama? They're playing down there in the
Are they in the
Sugar Bowl?
championship?
Nope.
I think they're in semis.
Justin Tucker.
Oh.
Oh, they 26 years in, they unlocked something.
Steven swimming? What's he doing?
Yeah, what is he doing?
There he is.
All right, he's wet.
Hey.
Look how wet he is.
Is he?
Che, hit it.
Can't tell.
You might have to come out here.
I'm in here, do a little spin. Oh, yeah, he's that man. It's
He's
drenched.
wet. It's just the lighting's not good in there.
Yeah, you're wearing
Jay.
dark colors.
Nay.
Oh! Do the Bernie.
The stanky leg.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
You're Dylan too? I'm drunk. I'm Dave.
It's the act. Get your straws, yak style, and stay for a while. It's the act. It's the act. It's the act. Yeah, it's time to talk shop or do a Yankee swap. It's the act. It's the act.
Go watch all the streams. And never turn your computer off again. All right, love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.